Morhazar sounds like a Disney villain.
You thought of that just now.
Yeah, I was just
all
gonna
the
say
time.
that. Yeah. Like,
Yes, because
just
the
comes
way
to
Brian
mind.
said it triggered it in my mind. He said it like Morhazar, like you know. I never quite heard it in the villain. I thought it was just a dumb name, but nope, it's a Disney villain. Morhazar is a Disney villain confirmed.
Like Oz is any better.
Oz
Yeah.
is
Yeah, fucking Oz. Like,
Yeah.
listen. Oz isn't a
Like,
Disney
mine
villain.
sounds
He's
like a
like
Disney villain.
Dis-
Yours
Listen,
just
Oz
is straight
isn't-
up a Disney character, motherfucker.
Listen,
Nah,
Listen,
he's
I'm
going.
more like a Disney
He's
anti-hero.
Wizard of the Oz.
Okay.
He's the
You are
disappointment behind the
literally
curtain.
named after Wizard of Oz, motherfucker.
Okay.
The
Listen,
great and powerful
Brian-
Oz.
Brian, that analogy shouldn't work as
Don't
well
look
as it
behind
does,
the
and I hate
curtain.
you.
So, are we
Okay.
gonna shoot?
Yes. Okay. So Chuck, are you shooting? Are we going to
No,
shoot?
I'm not. I'm
okay.
not shooting.
Okay. So what stands before you is a large rusted metal monument, and it's shaped like an unpraised mandibles of a giant beetle. Inside of the mandibles is a mystical orb, and you can see encased within the orb is a unicorn.
Oh man, is this
Where
the
are we?
Oh.
So, before anything, Boris is gonna use augury. He's gonna use consult the spirits to do an augury.
Okay.
I have memories
Wait,
that this is
what?
not
Can-
shitcorn.
I can do that because I have consult the spirits, so I
Josh
get
does
augury and
unicorn
clairvoyance.
time.
Unicorn.
You got. You
It's
got.
time.
It's time.
You got to give me
It's
what you're
time
inquiring
happened.
about.
So I guess, fuck, how does this work? So
So
I just
no.
inquire about something in the future. I guess. Is this thing in front of us good or bad news? Is kind of what I'm trying to figure out.
As long as you are not a demon, it is delightful news for yourself.
It's delightful news for myself. Okay.
What's the deal with the guy behind it here, Brian?
I'm getting
Can we
to
see
that.
him?
I'm
Oh, it
getting
might
to
not
that.
like more.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting to that.
Yeah.
Based on that.
So, upon
Statement.
your inspection and watching, you see that this monument charges up and sends out a beam, electrocuting and killing off any demons that are charging this monument.
Yo, it's a fucking unicorn railgun. Holy
Dehagru,
shit.
Dehagru knows this as the demon zapper. Kind of like moths drawn to a flame, it is used to destroy demons going for that lawfully good unicorn. In front of the monument, you see standing guard as a Deo.
A what?
Deo. It is an earth elemental that is perceived as humanoid looking. However, it is anchored to the ground.
Okay.
Oz is gonna start walking up to the Deo? Is that what it's called?
Yes. He turns to your presence, and you see him cast the spell Tongues to communicate.
What does tongues do?
It basically allows him to speak.
In any
He can
language.
understand. He can
And
understand
so-
our language or communicate with us. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
got it. So I asked
And
him,
he says, You guys are not demons, and you are approaching here. It's nice to get a fellow greetings every once in a while.
well, the part about not being a demon is arguable to some people, but for all intents and purposes, you're right. Hello, the name's Oz.
Ralzala is what they call me.
What?
It's his weird name.
Ralzala.
Rawl. Okay.
So,
How did the demon zapper come to be here?
It was erected when Zariel decided that she needed such contraption, and I entered a contract
Erect.
as such.
Boris has question.
Sure, shoot, barbarian.
Is Demon Zapper here for a reason or just fun?
We can say both.
I mean, fun's a reason.
Fun is reason, but Boris means bigger reason.
How else are you supposed to murder hundreds of thousands, billions of demons without doing anything. You just make a
Boris
demon
respects
zapper.
this answer.
You just make
Boris
a demon
respects
zapper.
this answer.
Can
Look-
Oz?
Looks like we stay
Can
around
Oz
here.
see? Is the unicorn in pain, or does
Slightly.
it like seem okay?
It's kind of resting within the orb itself. It is kind of looks like it's not even responsive at the moment.
Yeah, I was gonna say, does it see that we're here or anything?
It
Did you
doesn't-
guys drug the unicorn?
Drug? No such thing. I have nothing to do with this. I'm just the godsman.
This is fair.
You
Where did we
said
leave
he
the
was
minis, Matt?
shackled.
I am shackled.
Jeez.
I mean, zapping thousands of demons at once seems like a pretty
Not
a
when
pretty
you get
good
the
job.
end
I'm
of the
surprised they have to
bargain.
force you to be here.
I entered a contract with Zariel, and I would care for nothing more than to break the contract, but I do not have the means to leave this place.
So maybe we might be
Hold
able
on,
to help you
Zariel.
out.
Which one's Zariel again? I know we've heard that name.
You joking? Yes.
I'm
I don't think he
asking
is.
out of game is what's happening.
Yeah, I don't think
Zariel,
he's
Lavina's sister,
was-
the ruler of the first layer of Avernus, the
That's what. Okay, listen.
BBEG.
I knew that. Shh, shh. I knew that. I knew that.
DBG of the
All right,
Vulcan.
so I'm gonna. I was looking at my notes as you explained it. So I'm gonna look back to Lavina and see if she has any expression or anything of note.
She's just listening intently because she knows her sister is a demon. I mean, devil, and she knows that she's giving out contracts for different beings and such. So it doesn't really surprise her, but she knows that she can terminate all contracts if she was to change Zariel over to save her.
So I do go up and say like, what? And then maybe we could have the means to try to break it for you.
You would do that for such a Tao in the middle of nowhere?
To the
No,
only
but
case.
we would do it.
Well, it's
with this
kind of on
unicorn.
the way.
Tell you what, since it seems that you guys care for beings of greater alignments, you help me break free of this. You can destroy this monument, and I'm pretty sure that unicorn will forever be grateful to you.
This is the hardest
That
map.
seems like
enough.
a good reason.
This is fucking hard.
Then we'll go from there.
So
Right.
the only way that I know to break this contract is I don't have a solution. However, I do know someone who does. Her name is Ruth, and she lives in the forest just over that way. He points out, and he goes, "Unfortunately, I am unable to leave this spot to seek her wisdom. She is a peculiar hag of the forest, and she's just been dabbling in all different types of odds. Demons and devils from all around actually travel to her to see her divinations."
Any monk?
Is she like the Morrigan of D&D? Is that what I'm getting? I'm getting real Morrigan vibes here.
I do
Possibly.
like.
However you feel.
I say like a little bit like to myself, but saying like, and maybe a monkey in the forest too.
What? What?
Oh,
You
yeah,
said that
who
to
has-
yourself.
Who has the monkey now?
I have the monkey.
Okay.
Yeah, Juno.
Chuck, you said that.
Juno
You
the
said that like
monkey.
out loud so we could hear, or
Yeah, sort of like the reference to him.
Yep.
Well,
He who shall not be named.
I feel as though you guys may need to have a little bit of forewarning. That forest is unforgiving.
This land is always unforgiving.
Oz looks back and was like, I was gonna say, what else is new? I don't know a single part of this land that is forgiving, so
So you guys have traveled quite a bit. So, a fair warning, do not touch the trees.
We'll keep that in mind.
That's a good point. Thank you. Appreciate that.
Oh, and
your
I guess
warning
I
is
should
no-
also give you another warning, because I'm feeling generous today. Beware the mushrooms.
Don't touch trees.
Well-
and be wary of the mushrooms.
I guess every single information like that will get us a higher chance of getting you free.
That's very true, So, Chuck, give me a persuasion.
Well, -1.
Oh, very
That's an 18
okay.
still.
That's you are a man of words, are you not? You're the talker of the party, I see.
Sure,
I-
yeah.
Oz is just
So-
gonna chuckle, trying not to spit out his nose. Like,
So I'll tell you what, I'll give you one more forewarning. If you ever come across a green mushroom, stay approximately 15 to 20 feet away. It will release a deadly gas.
Sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Deo.
I wish you guys the best of luck. I'm thinking your chances of survival is about a 62%.
Well, we face worse.
hey, that's better than 90% of the stuff we've done.
Repeating, of course.
Alright.
So you guys head back into your wonderful little machine and you start heading towards the direction. As you approach the forest, Dahagaru recognizes it as Bone Barbels, the forest that he indicated previously.
The thing that I looked at on the map.
Exactly.
Right.
So
this
while we're
place.
driving, Oz is gonna talk to Lavina for a second, and he's gonna say, "So, your sister, she's enslaved that man, and who knows, or entered a contract with that man, and who knows how many others. I say, if we are going to free your sister, maybe ending some of her contracts might some way weaken her a bit. I don't quite know, but
It might not work out like that. You don't know unless you know the contents of the contract. It could end up to have any amount of outcomes.
I asked Lavina, what ultimately is your hope with regard to your sister?
I know that she has fallen far, but my hope is that her sword still carries her righteousness.
Hmm.
Her sword
Oz is
was a part of her, if you will. So if it still carries that part of her that still remembers her angelic, her celestial, her caringness, then we may have a chance.
Fair enough.
Oz.
That's what I
Oz is
told my
gonna-
grandpa too. I think the sword will save his soul.
Fair enough.
Oz is gonna look at her and say, he's not gonna look at her. He's actually gonna look away and mutter to himself, "Let's only hope. I'd hate to see what happens if it's not."
So to explain the map for you, you guys have the bone trees, but anywhere you see this crap is difficult terrain. These are normal pathways without difficult terrain.
So the spaghetti is difficult terrain.
Yes.
Is it like bony spaghetti? Is that what's going on?
Yeah, you can call it that. The
Okay.
trees
Okay.
themselves have veins, and you see that these veins are pulsating. It's a maze of warped trees with bone-like vines stretching before you. Calcified corpses merge with the trees, covering in fungal pods that feed on the blood oozing through the undergrowth. Here and there, narrow paths wend deeper into the woods. You have a pathway to the north and a pathway to the south. And
Right.
then
I'm
you
gonna
have-
cut a strip of cloth out of something and just make a improvised mask.
Okay.
Gotta protect against coronavirus.
And maybe it'll protect against whatever horrible spores are gonna come out of those mushrooms.
Maybe. Good point.
Well, if anything comes out of the mushrooms, I can blow a gust of wind to get it away from us.
Okay.
Better safe than sorry. Oz is gonna see what Tahargu's doing and do the same.
All right. So I'll look through the difficult terrain. See if can I do a perception check of what's. Well, rip. That's where's my? It's 12.
You're able to see that there is transparent figures in the distance moving in and out of the trees.
Looks like we have something moving through and out. Something transparent and something we can't see. I point the direction
Hey,
where
Brian?
they are.
Yes.
Can I use my Cloak of the Banshee to do that detection thing?
You're able to sense your compatriots near you, and you're
Yes,
able to sense one figure in the middle of
Just
this
have to-
woods.
Hold that for a second.
I tell them that there's someone in the middle of the woods.
Well, I feel like we should.
Hopefully it's that hag witch that we were told to go seek out.
Maybe the best would be the.
I
The
mean,
short-
other than us, she's the only person within 5 miles, so I'd say it's a safe bet.
I think we should try to. Yeah, my option is we try to take a much easier path than taking the difficult terrain. Looks like there might be figurines through there that might be threatening.
You guys wish to take the north path or the south?
Oz is gonna start heading up the north one.
All right, I guess then that's fine. We'll go that way.
Follow him then. Oh boy.
Come on, grab Torin. Here we go.
Can I see this
Grab.
green mushroom when you get a sec?
Oh
Give
god,
me-
you picked the green mushroom path, didn't you?
Well, there's several green mushroom paths, but it appears I did pick one of them. Yes.
No, you picked the one that no matter where we go, there's a green
Well,
mushroom.
there's actually 2 green mushrooms. I see those little ones that are darker green, and then there's these bright green ones. So
Where's she?
So you
Yeah,
guys
I don't
end
know
up...
what-
maybe they're brown. Maybe they're brown. Shut up.
So you guys end up at the top, and you see a pathway that goes inward, and you see it forks off, and on the corner you do see one of the green mushrooms that the Deo was forewarning you about, that it releases a toxic gas.
Well,
How far is 30 feet ahead, Brian? Like down the path? Where does that put me?
we are barely out of it.
All right. So I am going to use my Cloak of the Banshee's ability, and I'm going to phase walk all the way to where I can.
Does that mean you go invisible?
It's just you can move through other creatures and objects. So I
Okay.
imagine it makes me like some sort of spectral form in a sense.
Okay, fair enough.
It's
I don't.
not
It doesn't really give much of a description.
It is not a you change into this. It's you move through it.
Is he moving in the ethereal plane?
He is not.
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
walk
okay.
through an object, so there's a wall in front of you, you can walk through the wall.
Okay.
Get it?
So
Oh,
it
but
means
I'm
it
not, like,
doesn't change
complete-
you
It's
in any
it's
way.
not changing
Right.
you. It's only when you're going
Okay.
through the object.
Not like Ashley's
Right.
form.
So if I walk past the mushroom, it's still gonna register I walk
Yes.
past it.
Yes,
Okay. Got it.
but technically your character doesn't know that.
Yeah, I know.
Does he?
So I mean, Oz has the mask on, and he's gonna be excited to try out his new cloak. So
God
he's gonna
darn
do it.
No, don't you? Well,
No. The other corner, up top. He's going north.
Okay. So you're gonna hug the wall.
Sure.
All right. So I'm gonna need a dex save real quick.
Dex. Oh
Yeah.
boy.
You're good at
That's a
it.
plus
Yeah,
6.
That's
so.
enough. So you were able to make sure that you held your footing, trying to not step on any of the branches as you were passing through. Everyone else in the
I made
party
it okay.
sees you keeping towards the northern side of it, and it didn't send off that one mushroom there.
Like that Zao guy said, we should be careful.
Well,
I'm
I
gonna take-
suggest we don't go down this path because it has green mushrooms on it.
Fair
The whole
enough.
forest has them.
Well, I didn't see any in that last path.
Okay.
Did you wish to backtrack?
Oh yeah, that's what I said earlier.
I mean,
Oh.
why don't I just give the green mushroom a good firebolt?
Oz doesn't.
That'll solve this problem.
Oz is staying.
Yeah, I look. So yeah,
Everybody
that sounds-
just stay where you are. I'm gonna firebolt that mushroom.
Oh no. Is he close to it? Is us close to that?
seems like a good idea.
All right.
This is
It
worth
seems
a
like
try.
it's done something for certain.
So
He exploded it into the gas.
you shoot the mushroom, and it starts to release its gas, but the heat from your bolt causes the gas to spark, causing a
It ignites.
pseudo
Oh
explosion.
my god. Well, never mind.
That's
Nice.
a dry air. What is it called? Fuel air mixture explosion.
Nice job.
So
You're like in a
Lavina took the
silo.
save.
Don't do full force. Don't do.
So Torrin's gonna take 23. Lavina's gonna take half.
That's nothing. 5
What type of
points. Back
what
to-
type of is it? Wait, is it fire damage though?
It's fire. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
So
never
it
mind.
burns
It
the-
doesn't deal anything to him because he's immune to fire.
Yeah.
So if he turned the poison into fire, then that should mean the poison's burned up. Then yes.
That
Or is it
mushroom is
still
now
on?
singed and gone.
Oh well, there you go.
I was
Good.
correct. Science.
What?
Boris doesn't know science. Boris is dumb.
Nope, he definitely does.
Oh,
Yeah,
you-
he
nice
definitely is.
That was a good plan on your part. Let's keep moving.
Green plant smell bad.
Oz is gonna be slow clapping as Dahargo approaches.
You keep your you keep your footing. Watch us. You don't want to trip.
So you guys see the two pathways. Do you head east or south?
It's up
What's
to
the
us
deal
if
with
it-
these blue mushrooms? Can I see them, or is there
You can
anything
see.
I noticed
can.
special about them?
Give me a nature.
Nature.
Yeah,
Well-
you know
Oh,
shit.
+3. Oh, okay. Well, all right. Well, Oz is going to hug the opposite wall and keep going.
Are you like just?
So, gonna
So
guinea pig this, I guess.
Are you like hugging the wall like close to the?
Did you hurt the wall? Is that why you have to hug it?
I'm gonna need a
I'm
con
not touching
save.
the wall. I'm
Yeah,
a con save.
con save from
Oh
you.
shit!
Oh,
Can I get a luck die on that?
Same thing.
oh god.
Oh God! Well,
It's worse now.
Every fucking
It's a +1 to my con, so it would. The luck die goes with the highest, right? You-
yes.
Yeah.
So it's a 10. Yeah.
So I'm gonna need a perception from you real quick.
Perception
Yes.
+4.
Okay. So two things go on. First and foremost, you see that when you walk along the pathway, the mushroom wiggles ever so slightly. You are now poisoned. You
Oh,
do
nice.
not see the gas or the spores or
Oh.
whatever it released.
I don't imagine Boris could do a perception check and see what happened from there.
You guys are able to see that Oz has turned more pale than what he usually is.
Oh
Oz
Jesus!
is going to turn back and say to the group, "Damn mushroom got me. Can't see how, but it did." And point to the blue mushroom.
What? The blue one all over
I
there?
also have that makeshift mask on. Does that help me at all, Brian?
Not for this one.
What about
Great.
the perception?
Oh, maybe this time you should, not lead the pack and leave it to the mages to clear the way.
Yeah, agree. They cleared the green mushroom, so
Because I can freeze the mushrooms, he can burn the mushrooms, and I can also cause a gust of wind to get the spores to get away from us.
Oz is going to Tisk, and he's gonna use Celestial Burst on the blue mushroom above him, like the one
There.
north of him there.
What type of
Oh my
damage is
God.
that?
That's
Radiant.
what's it called? Yeah, radiant.
What's your to hit?
+9.
no,
Okay. So that one does hit.
no.
So after you hit that blue mushroom with radiant damage, it lets out a howling screech. I need everyone to give me a wisdom save.
Oh, nice.
Boris doesn't have that.
I don't think hardly any of us
Which
have
one's
good.
mine?
1,
Which one's
2,
mine?
I'm a-
3,
definitely
4,
I'm a
5,
plusso.
and 6.
Oh, I might
I
have
failed.
passed. I got 13.
Boop.
Oz,
Oh, damn it.
Morazar, and Boris.
Boris his friend.
Oh man, your new friend is right in
Okay.
front of me.
I'll be right back, though, guys. I need to grab my food.
All right.
Roger.
So for the ones who failed, you all see 3 spirits conjure before each one of you.
Uh-oh.
God.
Only for the ones who failed can see this spirit.
So the other ones are like, hey, why are you guys acting
Yeah.
weird?
Yeah, we're
Does
just like
the
normal right
spirit
now.
have an unnoticeable look to it, a distinct
You can
any
see
distinctive
hostile
features,
intent.
or
You can
What
see
the-
that it is a middle-aged, beautiful woman crying black tears and has black eyes, black hair with a black dress.
Oh man.
Oh god.
all 3 of them are?
Yes.
We talking like
So,
West Texas black
hey,
eyes or like
So I'm just there looking at Crisis like, what the heck was that?
I'm looking at him like he's got a faraway look in his face or something going on.
Yeah.
I'm looking at him like, what? You okay?
He's not here to answer that right now, so
Yeah.
Oz is gonna take a step back and have his hand on his rapier, or draw his rapier and be like, so what's the matter, lady?
What? This is no time to talk about ladies. Oz.
What? No, it appears as, oh, that's right, you can't see it. Can they
But you
hear
don't
me
know that.
talking? Are they within
Yes.
earshot?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
So this is a woman with black eyeshadow?
No, black eyes. Straight up black eyes.
Okay.
I just say I
So
hear.
Oz is gonna ignore Owen and
Yeah.
see if the thing answers his question.
It does not.
Is it still coming toward him?
It sure is.
You know what?
Does it look like it has hostile intent?
I do look at it.
It does. So we're gonna end up doing initiative order for the 3 people.
Okay.
Oh.
So it's going to, after enemy turn, before the players get to go, the ones outside of combat can act.
Okay.
Make
Yeah.
sense?
Okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So we go last.
Yes.
Technically,
Yes.
we're
Okay.
In this scenario, yes. So it was Boris first, still waiting on him to come back, yes?
Yep.
Yep.
He ran away at the most unforeseen time.
I
Yeah.
just want to see him smack something in the thin air. I'm gonna be like, "What the heck
Have
is
you
that?"
have you guys ever had a drink that you drink it and you're like, this is gross, but you can't stop drinking it?
Yes.
It's like that
No.
with like any of those what do you call it?
It's like
Well,
coffee.
No, like
No, not coffee.
I've had a drink that's gross and I just chose not to stop
like
drinking
Sprite
it.
water. Sprite water. Yeah.
Just power
I mean,
through.
if I drink something that tastes gross, I don't drink it. So
No.
I have it.
No, like Sprite water, or any like that type of water that's like carbonated, but they make
Like-
flavors.
I just
Carbonated water with flavor. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing.
That is-
Flavored seltzer water.
No, I have Celsius. That's what I have.
Celsius.
Okay, I'm back.
Welcome back. It's your turn. You're in combat.
I'm in combat.
You're fighting
So
the
to
spirit,
explain-
and
What's-
no one else can see it.
To explain to you, you yourself have a spirit appear before you. Think of a middle-aged, beautiful woman, black eyes with black tears, black hair with a black dress.
Okay. So first off, does Boris have any reason to, like, that he would know to attack this woman? Because Boris's personality, if this woman didn't attack him, he's not going to attack her because she's pretty.
She is
It's
showing.
it's
basically-
the grudge chick.
But he's described her like as attractive.
You'd hit it too. Trust me.
Is she attractive?
You can do whatever you like on your turn, Boris.
I guess what I'm asking is, does she come off as aggressive? Does she visibly want to
we
harm?
established that. Yeah, she it's hostile intent.
Okay, then yes, Boris is going to attack her.
What's your added?
For my axe, plus 10.
You miss.
I miss? Oh, I
Yeah.
got 3. Never mind. I'm gonna attack again then, I suppose.
Oh
miss.
man.
Oh.
Dude, I see these whiffs in front of me. Like, what
Okay.
the frig is going
Boris
on?
is going to ask her to politely fuck off.
Do you say
Or
that
Well,
like?
expend your reaction.
Boris requests that you
Joking.
please leave, pretty lady.
I look at Lavina.
She does
Good
not
luck with
respond.
Okay.
Should we
Chucky,
see
we're
this?
we're gonna get to you. Like I
Yep.
said, because everything's going
Yep.
simultaneously.
Yep.
The people who are actually in combat are gonna go first. Then you guys have your reactions to what just transpired.
Okay. Fair enough.
So after Boris in the list would be Oz.
Oz. Yeah. I'm going to.
I was saying calm because
I'm going to Celestial Burst. Can you hear me?
What's your added?
I heard you.
Okay. Plus 9 to that.
What's the damage?
1d8. What's it called? Radiant.
Okay. Anything else?
Wait, no. Why does it? Okay, it's just weird. So we're at 11th level, right? So it's 3d8 radiant.
Yeah, because
It's a
whoever,
cantrip. It still says 1d8, but
because the person that made it didn't know what they were doing.
Oh my god. My ice bolt does 3d10.
So it,
plus
even though it says it does it, they didn't do the
Yeah,
mechanics.
you just have to read the character sheet.
yeah,
and go
it's
down.
3d8. It's 3d8.
Okay, so I wrote it
Radiant.
through. Perfect. So that was 17 altogether. So
I
you
can make another
s-
version of it that works if you guys want.
So you cast this against the spirit, and the spirit itself is looking like it's in agony right now. All right, Morhazar.
Wait, I have a bonus action, asshole.
Okay.
Fucking
Alright.
asshole.
He's not used to you maximizing your turn economy. Sorry, what?
I'm going to shut up. I'm going to use undeniable logic, I guess.
What is that?
It has to make a int save of 17.
It succeeded.
Okay.
Oh.
So okay, so it still takes the damage, but it just doesn't have the added effect of the saving throw. So it's 1d10 psychic.
Um,
He's
You
checking
notice-
on that ability. I don't
no,
know, something.
no, it was something different. So you can see that you use it, but it didn't work as intended.
Oh.
What does that mean?
Mm.
Like she doesn't seem phased? Is that what that means?
If you want to interpret it as such.
Well, I can see it doesn't work as intended. What does that mean? Like
What
what?
what's the intention he was
Is
expecting?
it that
didn't
there's
happen?
no visible reaction from the ability whatsoever?
He can assume that.
Okay,
There you go.
got it. So they're immune to psychic damage, probably. Got it.
Well,
Okay, that's
you know
it.
what?
That was
Morazar.
yep.
Okay, Morhazar is gonna do a quick Arcana check to see if they are any kind of magical
Disbelief them.
property or if they're actual physical, creature / manifestation. And that is plus 11, so 20.
To yourself, you're able to recognize it as an illusion, a figment of your imagination,
Mm-hmm.
given to you by the aspect of the mushroom that was attacked earlier with the whale. You know full well that you are able to break out of said illusion by making an int save.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna try to make
Boris
an int
is
save.
not getting out.
We're gonna have to slap you around, Boris. Wow.
Alrighty.
You strained your head a little too much there. All right.
Everything was doing so
So you
well.
may take your action as normal, though.
Clearly distracted.
Yeah, I'm a Ray of Frost her in the face then. So plus 10 to hit.
Well,
All right, that one does.
3d8 plus 5 cold.
All right, perfect.
And I'm gonna re-roll that. I'm gonna use my meta magic and I'm gonna re-roll that. Kind of butt cheek.
One
well,
extra
you got
damage.
one.
No, I was gonna re-roll the whole thing.
Oh,
Oh,
Yeah, re-roll all.
Oh, he's going hard.
oh, well.
you got 4 extra damage. So 18 altogether. Yep.
Well, what does that
And
do?
then, Torrent, flash your sword right in front of me, where I'm pointing, and Torrent's gonna try to cut.
Are you sure there's a stump there?
Just don't touch the stump, but yes, flash
Ooh.
through the air. Trust me.
Didn't we say not to touch trees?
Plus 10 to hit.
Takes
And
a
that
swing,
hits.
but you
That would
see
be-
his sword phases through the creature, unfazed.
So
It's in your head, bro.
all right.
Did I get it?
So,
Did I get
Did I get it?
sadly, no. This appears to be something that we must, foes that have been summoned that we must quell ourselves.
All right. So after the end, so the players take their turn. Now it's going to be enemies, and then it's going to be the players outside of combat.
Okay. Hey, what are we gonna do?
So I'm just going to go down the line. Boris, what's your AC?
17.
You said 17.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like both of those are going to hit.
Ooh,
Oh.
those are dangerous.
I'm going to need
Plus
a
six.
con save for the first one.
Con?
Oh, you got,
Con,
you
actually.
got this.
7.
You succeeded on that one. Okay. So you're just going to take the simple 9 piercing damage for the first one.
Whoa.
Okay.
And then for the second hit, you're going to take 10 slash, and I'm going to need a second con save from you.
So what is she attacking?
Oh
with?
God! Oh
Oh
God!
no.
Oh no! Well, Boris, you're the test dummy for all of us.
You're going to take 10
Oh.
poison, and that stays. If you wish, you can so choose to go against this on your turn. You can choose to take a save for your bonus action.
I'm gonna use a reaction and use Stone's Endurance to try and avoid all that.
Okay, read it off for me real quick.
Reduce damage dealt to you by 1d12 plus 3 once per short rest.
plus 3, so 7. So you can minus that by 7.
Cool. So I take 3, and that stays. You
Yep.
said.
So that's going to be 3. Then it's going to be 10 slash and 9 pierce.
So what
So
are the
to-
shadow ladies attacking with
So
that they're
so
doing
let-
slashing? and piercing?
so Boris, this lady lunged at you, scratching you with her claws, or I shouldn't say claws, her lengthy fingernails, and she goes to bite you on the neck.
Boris, no like.
Morhazar,
Not into that.
disadvantage.
I was about to say, yeah, disadvantage.
Oh yeah, I feel like that would have been a
What's your
Boris
AC?
kink right there.
My AC is 13.
No.
So that one does hit.
Oh my god.
So since that one hits, the next one's just going to roll as normal. And that one does as well.
Oh my god.
So
I
I'm
hope
going
you
to
have
need
good
2
con.
con saves from you.
Alright.
What's your
5.
added? Plus 5 on both.
Yay.
So you passed for both of those.
Yay.
So that's 7 pierce and 9 slash.
Oh my god.
And she lunged at you the same way the other one did on Boris. Oz. The bite's going to miss, but the slash is going to get you. I'm going to need a con save from you.
Us.
Oz
Yeah,
is
sorry,
what,
I was
plus 3?
talking. It's +1.
Plus
+1
1.
to con.
So it looks like you failed that one.
Great.
So you are going to take 6 slash and 16 poison.
Ooh.
You can choose to succeed that poison whenever you feel, but you must expend your bonus action to attempt that save. Alright, players outside of combat. You see these guys
I'm
attacking
sorry.
the air?
Could I have the damage again?
16 poison. And 6 slash.
So we see them swinging at air. We also hear Morazar mumbling about how this is like all in his head, but he still can't really get over it.
Yep, and
And
you
we
can
see, like-
also see that both Boris and Oz took one heck of a beating. You see a bite mark appear on both of their necks, and, well, I should say, you see Boris get a bite mark and a scratch across his chest, and you see Oz take a scratch across his self. I'm really bad at explaining today.
Oz did an ouchie.
You see Oz flinch from an attack, but you do not see the attacker.
Interesting. Something's up with their minds. Can I do a medicine check on Boris right in front of us as he's swinging? See if anything.
What are you medicing for? Mental health?
See if. Yeah, sure. Let's go with that.
What's your added?
+3.
You can tell he's seeing things.
Okay. I mean,
Boris is mentally sound. Mine has been fucked with, though.
would my anti-everything napkin work with him or no?
I don't know. You can give it a try.
Fine, I'll give it a try.
The napkin turns black and turns to dust.
Well, there we go. That's a solution.
So
Things
the
go
lady in
bad.
front of Boris has vanished.
Boris is still going to look very bewildered and confused and very, like, looking for his target.
I swear to God, I swear to God, if one of you tries to toss a napkin to Oz like you did the last time,
He's
I'm
gonna
no.
he's gonna
I
flip
would-
it up.
I'm gonna dispel magic on Morazar.
All right, read the spell for me real quick.
Choose one creature, object, or magical effect within range. Any
Form
spell of
that.
3rd level or lower on the target ends. For each spell of 4th level or higher on the target, you make an ability check
All
using
right.
your spellcasting ability.
All right, what's
Okay.
your spell casting?
Well,
Oh.
apparently it's not going to work. But this would be a plus 4.
Yeah, it's not going to be enough for it.
Right.
Darn it.
But I guess it does mean that it's not a 3rd level or lower spell. Okay.
All right.
Looks like we're. You do see me, Boris, by the way, washing your head like a car wash. Like it's making it shiny.
Heal for 12
Or
Oz.
still looks very confused.
How much damage does Boris have?
I'm
Right
sorry,
now,
what's that?
Heal for 12.
Okay, give me a second. I'm not at my computer.
Boris, I don't know how much damage Boris took.
I'm at 64 health, if that helps. I have 115 max.
Oh my god.
Beating.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Anti-napkin at least for.
You
No more
said for
beating.
12?
Yes. All right. So, Crisis, you looking about? You're doing contemplating,
Yeah.
scratching your chin,
So
scratching your head.
Morzar still dealing with this thing in front of him, in his
No.
head.
From your knowledge, you can tell he still has something in front of him. He is attacking something that you cannot see.
Yeah. You do see me with my anti-napkin sword at the same time going.
I think. All right. Is there something I can use? I've been looking to see if I can do anything about this. Has Morzar taken any damage yet?
Morzar is taking
Yeah,
a
it
little
took
bit.
How much?
I took 16 damage.
All right. So I'm gonna use. Is this gonna? That's not a good deal. Is this a poison?
No, I didn't get poisoned.
Okay.
You don't
The
know
Well, in
only
any
that.
one I
case-
think who took poison damage was.
You don't know that.
That's true. You're right. I don't know. I go up to Morzar and I use where the hell's my damn ability? Healing light on him. He's gonna get 46 health back.
But
Go for 13.
And then I spend my action. That was a bonus. I should spend my action like telling him like, look, you can basically this is the help action. I'm gonna like try to coach him through like, you gotta shake this off, Morzar.
Coach mode.
Fucking Christ, is the
For
fucking
your
life
coaching,
Yeah,
Morzar.
he's like a life coach.
life
The
coach,
life coach of
life coach, I'm going to allow you to take that int save again.
Yay. Oh, it's still true.
Christ is a pretty shitty life coach.
He was telling him
But he
of
still,
all the.
he still has. I think if I remember the help action, I think he gets an advantage on making this or some damn thing. I don't freaking know.
Yeah, on his turn. So,
On his turn.
yep. So, Boris, you can still see the other two ladies on the other two guys.
Oh, so we can see each other's spirits?
Yes.
Oh.
Darn it. You actually did not.
Okay.
Boris
So,
run over and hit pretty lady.
Don't do
yeah, Boris is gonna go over to Oz. Actually, no, he likes the dragon dude. He's gonna go over and hit the dragon.
What?
No, 'cause this
What happened the last time you did this, you asshole?
This has been a genuine theme, though. Like, Boris just genuinely seems to be helping the dragon dude a lot better. A lot
Boris
more.
is a
rather.
thing for dragons. Better be careful, Morzar. You might wake up and have a
And the
Boris
scalies.
breathing heavily in your ear.
All right, what's the
+10.
damage?
Is 1d10 plus 6, and then they also have to make a strength check of 13, I think? Where's my phone?
So, your
Otherwise they get
grapple, your vines that are coming out of your gauntlet try to grab the creature and cannot.
Oh. Okay, well, still 1d10 plus 6.
Yep, so that's 10. And then the other one?
Oh, they also take
17.
2d6 on top of that. Sorry.
For cold.
Mm-hmm.
All right, very good.
We're going. Oh.
Can I move closer to Oz as well, or am I out of movement?
Yeah, 5 to you have 10 movements, so you get there.
That'll work.
Okay, Oz.
Has Oz realized what's going on yet? Can I make a check for that? Whatever check that would be.
The int save?
You're gonna need an Arcana first.
Okay. Let's do that. I'm gonna fail it, but let's do it.
What's your added?
+3.
It's not enough for that one to know.
Sad face.
So I'm just fighting the thing.
Yep.
Okay.
To your knowledge.
I guess I'm gonna try and Celestial Burst it again.
What's the added?
+9 to hit.
All right, so that one does.
3d8 Radiant.
Blam.
Very
Alright.
nice.
Perfect.
Mm.
You see that it becomes appeased and vanishes.
Gotcha. So I am also going to, for the first time, use my Ring of the Masochist. So hey, roll a 1d10 for me, B-Ray.
Here we go. Are you ready for this?
Tell me you have a luck day
You have
available.
8.
Oh, thank God. Well, I may choose to roll again and not divide together. Okay, that's fine. I'm actually going to just keep with the 8, and I'm going to heal for that right now.
So
Okay.
How much were you down?
I was down 10,
Oh, that's
and
not
I
bad.
can't heal more than my
Oh, yeah,
max
yeah.
HP.
Just-
So that's why I was like, I just keep with 8, and I'm good.
It's hold.
It's perfect.
Yeah.
So is combat
but-
over now then?
Yes. But
Okay.
Josh,
Boris, get rid of
do
his
you,
poison.
I do.
Give me 3 seconds. So, Josh,
Yeah.
you know it's once per day for this action, yes?
Yeah, I knew that. Why?
Okay.
Oh.
I thought you were going to use it in a
I
more
also-
dire situation.
You know, I did read it after, but I had already said, and I figured, I didn't want to.
Okay.
I'm trying
Yep.
to get better
Are you
at
giving him
saying
the
I'm gonna do
option?
something, and then
Just following through. That's fine. Okay. So, your guys are out of combat. So, first and foremost, you can make that con save again, Boris.
yeah.
What's your added?
+7.
Hey, do I get to make the con save for my poison?
All right. So, you were able to succeed. And now, Oz,
He's going to use it.
what's your con?
+1. So it's 14.
Oh,
You're going to take
Okay.
14 poison.
ow.
Can I try?
How much poison?
14.
Can I
Ow.
try to assist him with the medicine check and try to?
Sure. Give me a
Oz,
medicine.
Oz is gonna.
Oh, perfect.
there
you
you
were able to negate all
Oh,
that
shit.
damage for him.
Oh, so I heal back 14. That's cool.
Yeah.
However, Chuck.
Nice, good shit.
However, Chuck, Oz is still
Mhm.
poisoned.
Yeah. I can tell him that.
So Oz is gonna be coughing and say to Dahargu, your masked idea didn't do shit. No point.
Are you going to attempt that con save, or is you going to get some kind of assistance outward?
Who, me?
Yeah. You're still poisoned, man.
Oh, I can do it again?
Yeah.
I
before you
mean,
take
I
the
could
damage.
use my. I could.
I
use
run
my
over the
inside-
odds. I start
Let's
pushing him
do
through it.
He's gonna
Do
try
it.
Crisis Life.
Hack-
hack it up,
All
All
Oz.
right, you're going to get
Dude,
2
no.
rolls.
The crisis hotline.
Oh
is
my
here.
god.
Second
Do I
roll.
have to force? Oh my
Terrible life coach.
god.
Man, Crisis is a bad life coach.
Yeah.
Do I have to use
Crisis
my
is
anti
whispering in
everything?
his ear
I
like,
only have 4
yo,
left,
hey.
guys. I only have 4 left of anti everything.
Don't be a
now.
pussy. Don't.
That's what you said, and it just.
Chuck, what's your added for medicine?
+3.
All right, so you're over that 20 again. So he was able to negate that damage for you, Oz.
God darn it.
Oh my god. Hey, let's
keep,
try con
keep
save
coaching
again.
him.
Dr. Owen.
What's your added for con?
+1. That's a 14.
It's not
Do I-
enough.
Oh my
It's
god,
not
I'm so
enough.
close.
And because you have life coach,
Oh.
nope. That's not enough.
Oh my god. Josh, you're gonna die by poison.
You could.
keep fighting.
All right, Chuck,
Alright,
your
Chuck,
medicine.
check.
You didn't come all this way to.
You're over
choke on
20.
your
You
vomit.
negate that
Yes.
damage.
Yes. Alright, let's do
You
that.
keep
Save
coaching
again.
him. You didn't come all this way to choke on your own vomit.
Can Lavina like coach for double the power?
Oh.
God damn it, guys.
That
One
might do
more.
again.
You can't beat this 15. What the shit?
When did this happen? Did I seriously just roll? How many? Were those all twos mine?
Yes.
Too many. How
fucking
many?
God.
Too many. You're such a bad life coach.
Yeah,
Get the fuck out of here.
Alright.
My
Do I
bill's
have to
getting-
use it?
This is
I'll
just
use
racking up
the-
a bigger bill for you later.
I'll use the anti-everything napkin if this gets
No,
bad.
don't.
Think
No,
that
don't.
would
No,
help,
don't.
'cause that
Fine.
removes
Wait,
curse.
yes, do it.
Yeah.
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
Poison isn't a curse.
Shove it.
It didn't remove my poison. I don't recommend.
So I take 19 poison damage now.
Yes. You take 19 poison damage.
God.
Chuck,
Damn
you
it.
slap him with the anti-everything napkin, and it doesn't disintegrate.
Well, never mind. So, good luck. Have fun. I thought it was a poison. It removes poisons.
I keep
mean-
coaching him through
Oh my
this.
god, I am a genius. I'm going to gaseous form Josh, which gives him advantage on Constitution saving throws.
Wow.
Yo, that's
Trust me,
amazing.
this will work.
Oh, there you go.
Yes!
You're a genius.
Fuck yes!
You're a
Thinking
genius.
outside the box.
Nice.
Go.
Oh my god.
Let me do that con save, Brian.
You did.
This is the moment.
You got it.
Oh,
You
oh,
got
I made it?
You
Yeah,
made
you
it.
made it.
Yes.
First roll with
Yes.
it. Let's go.
So I'm gonna get out of my gaseous form and I'm just gonna high five Morhazar. Because that was
Wow.
sick.
I was doing all the doctoring here, boy.
Yeah, I'm gonna put my hand on
I was working.
Owen's shoulder and be like, "You did well." And then I'm gonna look at Crisis and I'm gonna be like, "Yeah, don't be a life coach. Just stick to hitting things.
So really quick, out of
Stick to hitting
I'm,
things."
I'm
out
trying
of
to.
game.
I'm trying to expand my horizons here.
did whoever saw the person or whatever that's also in here with us, did they inform the rest of the party about it?
He did not.
I heard Mortazar mumbling.
He mumbled
about it.
to
person?
himself, but he did not say.
No,
to
not
the
not
party.
Morhazar. At the beginning, I know Oz
Like
and
the
I
dream.
think someone else did a perception check, and did they inform about the person they saw, or the creature they saw?
Chuck did inform the
Oh,
party
in
there
this-
is a
no,
creature
he-
moving.
Guys, Brian, he's talking about the center, the thing in the center of the woods, right?
Yeah.
Dave,
Yeah.
is that
Chuck
what you're...
did inform
Yeah.
people of the
Okay.
semi-transparent.
Oh, how would
creature.
Chuck know
So Boris is
Good
going
idea.
to
that?
Boris is going to use a perception check and see if just anyone else was
I
watching
thought
them
we were.
fuck around.
You were not able
I
to tell
thought you
anything.
were
Yeah, you can
talking
say, yeah.
about the
Never mind.
creature I picked up in the center of the forest.
Either way.
That's why I was confused.
I help Oz off the ground and tell him you did a good job
All right.
hanging in there. It was a
Oz
tough
is-
fight.
Why was Oz on the ground?
I thought you were. Well, I don't know.
Really quick, another
High
thing,
five.
Ryan. I'm gonna be a little bitch here. Can I see the center of the forest?
From this point of view,
I-
no.
I wouldn't know, anyways. Never mind, because I don't think Oz told us. But I was gonna use clairvoyance on the center of the forest. Never
This
mind.
thing-
What I told you guys,
Did
there is
you?
a creature in the
So-
center of the forest. I did.
It doesn't matter. I can't see the center of the forest right now. I can't use clairvoyance on
Hold
it.
up. So I look around to everyone and saying like, so what did you guys really see there in a case like that?
Oh no, not again.
Oz
That's
is
my
just gonna
icon
say it
for
was a
dead
creepy
mushrooms.
lady who looks sad.
That's my icon for dead mushrooms.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah. Oh
See
wait,
it.
so the other one went off too? Oh yeah, he did the radiant whatever on it.
And tell me, how did that scream happen again?
When radiant damage hits the mushroom, the blue.
Oh
mushroom,
no! I'm talking like as a character because I didn't realize where it happened. How that scream-
Oz did something to that mushroom that made it angry.
God, look at us.
He pissed off a mushroom.
No one's really surprised, are they?
A little stare.
How did he piss off a mushroom? So I guess this is a lesson learned to not use any kind of celestial aspects on any of these blue mushrooms that are around.
Fair enough.
Right.
Unless we feel the need that we need to have more of whatever you guys were fighting.
Can I see this green mushroom from where I'm at?
Yeah, at this location, yes.
I just-
Iceball it.
Turn and Eldritch Blast that
You
thing.
both did the two things. Oh god.
I got 3 of those, by the way, now.
Yup.
Plus 8 to hit.
Alright, so your second one does. So your first one doesn't. So you both fire at the same time, and both of you deflect your projectiles off each other, completely missing the mushroom. Crisis then fires off a second one.
What did I
After-
roll? Because I've got a plus 10.
I screwed it up for you.
He
Or
screwed
you
it up.
screwed it up for me. Or both.
Yeah.
Crisis
whatever.
screwed it up for you.
Well, I fired
damn it,
first,
Chris.
but
What? It was a mushroom. Are we getting KDA on mushrooms?
maybe.
What's
we're
the
just trying
damage?
to clear the way so we don't
Oh,
get poisoned and
sorry.
die.
1d10 plus 4.
KDA on mushroom.
Alright, perfect. So you're able to hit the mushroom, and the mushroom kind of gets split off from the base, but you do see it still shakes around a bit, releasing a greenish gas. A greenish spore
Well.
cloud, if you will.
Maybe a little fire will work out. I don't want. Oh, wait. Fire. Pistol.
Very well. I will firebolt that cloud.
Okay, he fireballs. Never mind. Let him do it. I don't want to take a responsibility.
Yeah. Firebolt will work. If not, I can just gust it away.
Oh,
All
wait.
right. Can you guys hear me?
So since you guys were
now-
able to
yes.
see the square, you were
I
able
think
to...
the storm is making my shit crash more than usual, and it sucks.
Mhm.
So I apologize.
Yeah, that was disappointed for me.
Alright.
Alright.
I'll
Personally, my
Alright.
part of the
Take the right
I take the
path.
lead
Let's keep moving.
down that.
How are you guys
Yep.
moving
Path.
along?
I
that
mean,
way.
I'm doing carefully. Not trying to touch the trees as we were spoken to as.
Horse is just walking straight down the middle of the fucking
question is
pathway.
this too slim of a pathway for
Not
Warren,
that middle.
or can he walk through without touching the tree?
So you make it to a much larger opening, and you're able to tell that this place has branches scattered out within this opening. You don't know how they got there or why they are there.
God. Can I like perceive
big
like
opening.
these branches? You said they were breathing and living, right? Right.
He said they were pulsating.
Pulsating.
The veins
the
were
veins.
pulsating.
And
Alright, I approach the edge of the clearing here. And use Divine Sense.
I feel like this hag might be a necromancer.
I mean, you
You are
would have.
unable to pick up Fey, Undead, or... Wait,
Celestial
Are they?
Fiend Undead.
give me a second.
Brian, the only thing there would be undead because I did my thing at the beginning, and that goes for 5 miles. And the only thing that doesn't pick up is undead and constructs. So the only thing he'd be really checking for is undead, right? Or constructs.
I want a relaxation game. This is not relaxing.
yeah, not relaxing.
I'm not gonna take it.
Okay,
an
so
MMO
I did
or
misspoke
an
because I
RPG.
did not remember the type of what this. Okay, so to let you know, Josh, every single one of these trees pick up as Fey for both you and Crisis.
Well, that would have been nice to know.
What would you have done with that information?
Yeah, we told us or not.
Say so, like just say like trees are alive.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna turn around and tell people
The
the trees are,
hills
trees
are
are
alive
alive.
with the sound of music. Sorry.
Which basically means it possibly could be sentient.
Probably
Don't
why you
disturb
shouldn't
it.
touch them.
I'm not a botanist, but aren't trees usually alive?
Fair enough. But this one's more sentient, I guess, than the others.
I don't know. I don't know how in-game mechanics work. I
4,
just know how out-of-game mechanics work.
4.
These trees are more alive than regular trees.
Oh.
That the person that was in the center of the shit that, or is this
Can I
the
see
center
her?
of the area that what's his face picked up earlier?
No, you cannot see that.
Okay.
Alright. So, yeah, I keep moving forward in a case like that.
I
Crisis.
I tell the guys, it's all clear. Just don't touch the branches.
Yeah, well, I'm just gonna follow him ahead.
Crisis,
Here we
I'm
go.
gonna need a perception from you, Crisis.
Alright, perception is +3. You want passive perception or
yes,
am I
you're
rolling?
passive. Passive.
Passive is 15.
Okay, so
Sorry,
you were able to, you were able to notice that this mushroom that is to the right of you is actually reeling up as if it's going to start moving closer.
I step backwards.
God, is it the punching mushroom from freaking Circles? Did you
trip on a twig and?
Did you
I mean,
see
like backwards as I had come in, like not backwards as in forwards, as backwards as in
back to the
backwards.
team? Okay.
You were able to
what?
see it go back to
Yeah, I
its
walked in
normal
from
position.
north. Backwards is not east. That's my point. Is all.
All right.
Just say backtrack next time.
Okay.
It's just easier lingo for me if you say backtrack, because when I see back, I'm thinking your character's facing the mushroom, so you're going to step
Well, if I'm going to
backwards,
say,
so
I would say back away, but I'm going to say backwards.
All right. So
it's just simple misconceptions. It's fine.
I
Okay.
do see you coming back, and I ask you, what's the hubbub?
There's a how big? You said how big?
Bigger than you.
There's a big ass mushroom that's around this corner, and it looks like it responded to my presence.
Sentient trees.
I was
sentient
going to
mushroom. Might as
Are
well.
you
So-
seeing any creepy ladies attacking you?
No, but I thought I should check with the rest of the party before we proceeded,
Yeah, it's most likely something else.
because this is not one we've seen before, and I'd rather be cautious
It's gonna be
than
the punching.
reckless. I look at Oz.
Brian, Brian, this is not gonna be the Dark Souls freaking mushroom that can one-shot people.
No. It's nothing like that.
So,
Did it
out
actually
of game question
move?
for Brian: how many of us could Torin carry on his back?
Torin can effectively carry 2 people. You can push for 4, but any more than that, they have a chance of falling off.
Gotcha.
I'd imagine the you can push for 4 implies with the people who aren't Boris, Crisis, or maybe Owen? I don't know how big Owen actually is.
Me? I'm 5'8".
Oh, so
Ben.
he's...
Yeah.
Wait, you're shorter than Oz?
Mm.
Oh my god!
Oh, you're just realizing that.
Wait, hold on. Owen is shorter than... Oh, I'm gonna use this. Oh, I'm so gonna use this. Alright, anyway, continue,
You
carry
could have
on.
said that earlier.
So how do you guys wish to proceed?
Yes.
I peek around the corner. Can I see it? Did
Josh,
it follow me?
Curious, how tall
It did
is
not
your
move.
character again?
From its location.
Can I
Let me
see that
check,
giant
but I think I made
skeleton?
him the same height I did. I
You
am.
do see a giant skeleton.
Oh, that's nice. Do I recognize this race?
Ooh, give me a
Oz is 6 feet even.
medicine.
5'10".
+3.
Shorter.
You're able to tell that it is a very large Goliath. Like one that's been, how to word this, malformed to be twice the size, but it still has the same structure as a Goliath.
Is this Boris before the Boris that came before Boris?
This is the evil maybe we were talking about.
This is maybe Boris should not proceed this way.
Boris has no fear.
So-
We're
Boris,
gonna walk
do you
up.
recognize this thing over here?
Boris does. It is skeleton.
Bone
Looks like,
man.
anybody you recognize?
Boris, you do not want to
no.
face the same
Boris,
fate as-
history.
No, you know. Oh, history. Oh, actually. Oh,
Wow.
+1.
Wow. He is. You recall?
You're able to tell that it is one of your ancestors, Boreas,
God.
who left your village prior to you.
Boreas.
Yes. Ancestor Boreas.
I give a shocked face, like, who is this Orion?
Oz is going to.
You
Oz is
also-
going to.
You also know that he was not that large when he left the village. You can see
He-
his tribal markings, which engraved within the skeleton of most Goliaths, is still there.
Boris has to say, Boreas has been drinking his milk.
Well, so it looks like there's not much of
Oz is,
danger.
Oz is going to.
Surprise.
Oz is
How
gonna
long does
say.
Boreas
So,
look like he's been there?
I'm gonna need another medicine for that one.
+3.
I mean, I can roughly tell him like how long ago he left. I guess he's an ancestor, so I don't know around back then though. So
Yeah.
could I with my history? Maybe.
So I'm gonna throw
To
in
kind of-
both to piece it together. Your history wouldn't have known. You give an estimate. It was well before you were around. But Crisis, from the distance and the decay and everything else, you were able to tell that the skeleton's decomposition has been well over a couple centuries.
Oh God. Okay.
Okay.
he's-
so it's a
he's
couple
all
hundred years
bones.
old.
All bones.
Well, super old. All right. I'm wondering.
I love how Boris was just able to look and be like, "Oh, that's Boreas."
Do I like see like is it
Never met
near?
the dude,
I
but
do
Boris
ask.
has great memory.
I do ask like from that
So-
skeleton position, is it close to that mushroom? I yell to them, but I can't see from that distance.
Can I do a nature check on this mushroom? How would I know about the? What can I identify
Yeah,
this
there
mushroom?
you go. Give me your nature.
+1.
You're able to tell that it is a mushroom of hell, so you do not have true identification for it.
Hey,
Can anybody identify this mushroom?
I can
Dahar.
try.
Yeah.
I have a +4.
Got +3.
I have a +3 as well.
Oh, nice.
Somebody
Dahagri,
knows.
you're able to tell that it is a fighting mushroom. You know that
Oh.
if
Oh,
anyone
God.
gets close to it, it will reel its top aspect and will try to slam the character downward.
It's a one-shot punch. It's a one.
Oh, it's
One punch.
It's a what?
No.
yeah. It's not One Punch Man. It's One Punch Mushroom.
Does
It's just
does Boreas'
flat.
body
It's
look like
written-
it's
Mushroom would,
Tristan, this is the Dark Souls
bash
mushroom.
anyone who comes
Yeah.
close.
This is the Dark Souls.
based on the
mushroom.
position of Boreas' skeleton?
Don't
like,
get hit by it.
Can I
Nope,
conclude?
it will murder you.
You can conclude it does not look like it died naturally.
Okay. It's like folded in half.
You don't. So
It was squished by a giant mushroom.
That he would like to put by rest of party. If
yeah.
our issue is this
Uh-huh.
mushroom attacking us, what if I go hit with axe and then my gloves grapple in position?
No.
No? Okay.
I don't know. I want to hear this out.
Because if we grapple it, it can't move to come hit us, right?
How powerful was your ancestor? You
Uh,
said,
how powerful was my ancestor?
yeah.
So
Is
while
it
you
strong?
guys
Yeah.
were all kind of, gallivanting around, you kind of see that the mushroom itself disappears, and after a little bit, you see Torin burst out from a burrow, going, "I got rid of the problem, I think."
Did you just
Oh,
undermine it
did you?
like a tuber?
Well, that's a good thinking. Good job,
Just
Dom.
fucking groundhog.
See, I was honestly thinking
Okay.
about him just burrowing us a tunnel under all of this shit, but I was like, that's probably not a good idea. But now that you went and showed that as an idea, we could just have fucking Torin burrow us to the center of the map instead
Well,
of
it also depends on what type it is.
I go
It's
over
also
Boreas's.
The root systems of the
remains.
trees are something
Yeah,
to keep
true.
in mind as well.
You know what? Let's keep moving forward.
burrow and catch
Boris
us.
is gonna go take one of his ancestor Boreas's bones.
Maybe you
I'm gonna take his
Give me an
pelvis.
investigation.
Investigation -1.
I'll help
What are you
him.
looking
I'll
for?
assist him.
What are you looking for?
I want his pelvis.
Why specifically is it? Yeah, I'm with
Pelvis?
Amanda. Why
Oh,
his
I look for his
pelvis?
I'm
pelvis
just
as well.
investigating the bones to see
I
if
want his
there are
pelvis.
any of the past on him.
It
I
will be a
investigate.
great honor. And I
Would that be a perception, by the way?
can't return it.
Nope.
Investigation.
Investigation.
Somebody
Crisis!
found the
You
pelvis.
wanna
You
take
were
the
able
man's
to
pelvis.
discern that there is actually a ring embedded on the inside of his
Oh.
rib cage.
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh,
looks like he ate
gross.
something weird.
I'm going AFK. Be right back.
Wait, you
Did
said something?
say that?
Look.
Crisis, like to everyone.
More Hazar
Yeah,
comes
yeah.
to do an Arcana check on the ring.
What did he eat?
I plucked
Oh.
the ring out of his.
If Crisis
Rib
would
cage.
allow, More Hazar will Arcana check it.
I hold it up for everybody to see.
The ring
Plus
glows
11.
quickly, and it changes into a bag.
Oh god, it's in our bag of holding.
Boris
I opened the bag.
recognize it at all?
Oh God, maybe I shouldn't open this.
Was it
Actually, I hand it
anything?
to I hand it to Morzar. Can you tell? This is clearly magical. Can you identify it?
Yay.
Nope.
Plus
He doesn't
11.
know.
So it's 13.
Actually, I think one of you already has this item in your possession.
Oh, does it look like a bag I already have?
It's the Bag of Devouring. I'm pretty sure you have
Oh,
that already.
I don't. Do I need to actually make this roll then?
No.
No, so
Because you
someone
have
Okay.
I
it.
already
I was-
have it.
You know what
Oh.
it is. It
I
looks
want to think it's
exactly the
you
same.
that has it.
Yep.
Christ, it
I
has
put-
the bag of devouring.
You now have a second Bag of Devouring.
What?
If you combine 2 bags of devouring,
I have to be
Yeah,
really careful where I
that's-
place things now.
Yeah, because if you put them. Oh, you know what?
That's all I have to say.
So basically now,
really
Crisis,
good.
you can do a nuclear. You can basically take the BBGG out of here with you anytime.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
sorry. What?
Boris
What's
still
happening?
wants the
Hold on.
pelvis.
I heard that Crisis can suddenly
I mean,
take out the
technically-
BBEG.
I do.
Crisis
happened?
has 2 bags of Devouring now.
If you put one bag of
Oh.
holding into another bag of holding, or bag of devouring, another bag of devouring, they go to another plane, and he rolls. to wherever.
It breaks this
Yeah.
rift in fucking
Yeah.
space time and just like casts you into the
it
multiverse.
ruins
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
It ruins everything. It's a big.
Does Boris take
It's the biggest monkey
take
wrench
the
in the
fucking
game.
pelvis? That's all I want to know.
Oh, I assume I found the pelvis as well. Yeah, I hand him the pelvis.
Yes.
Sure.
Yes.
Why? Why do you want that?
My collection
Cyrus.
grows.
Cyrus.
I have a
Pelvis.
werebore finger. I have a finger from some weird lab cocoon, and now I have the pelvis of my ancestor Boreas.
Hey, maybe the village will take you back
lot of
in
power
for
there.
that.
You never know. You never know.
Make sure to add in your equipment as a trinket.
Oh, I haven't even added those into my equipment. I just have them on my notes. I can do that.
All right, we're all
Yeah, you can
distracted.
just go to add custom
All
item
right,
and then
As we look around this
Ancestor
clearing,
Boreas,
is there any
pelvis.
apparent direction that would be better to go?
You're able to see that there is a hole in the middle of the clearing, and to your northeast, you are able to discern a figure sitting on a stump. From your distance that you currently are, it appears to be a beautiful lady.
God darn it.
worth.
Pretty
touching
lady.
it.
Boris-
I say, I hold. Just hold a second.
Brian, the stream got all
The
fuzzy.
stream you're
Yeah.
the stream you're viewing currently has reduced video or audio quality. This may be
Oh.
due to
That
network
was-
conditions.
I think Brian disconnected, or is he just off? Here.
Say what now?
the
Okay.
hot
you're
chick just
Oh,
crashed
there
the
it is.
stream, bro.
back. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, yep, there goes.
Called
Did
it.
he crash completely?
Yeah.
All right, let's try this again.
I told you.
Hi again.
Oh, make sure. Is your video still
What's
working?
happening?
Sorry, this.
Okay.
Um,
All right. Let's see here. So we got this pretty lady in
Brian
front of us.
crashed
again.
too? Is that what happened?
No, I'm still here.
Yep, we're still here.
do you ever,
I do look at the others.
Ryan,
and
your
I'm
recording
basically-
software back up?
It's still going. That one hasn't
Okay.
stopped.
I just need to check.
Because that's an outside hardware thing, so I
Oh,
don't have to worry
okay.
about that.
Oh, okay.
So
It's just getting it going and picking up the correct voices and stuff that I need
Gotcha. Gotcha.
okay. Perception.
All right.
Let me close out some of this extra.
What is
crap.
the condition we do need to make sure on that so that that doesn't happen again?
All right. So I lost everything, and when I came back, like the end of the devouring thing. There's something about a lady now?
Yes.
Yeah,
the
there's a-
pretty lady
There's a
appeared.
pretty
There's
lady.
a pretty lady
Nice.
from the
Across the way.
distance.
Okay. Brian, am I able to discern that she is about the location where I sensed someone previously?
Nope.
No?
Okay. Does she seem interested in us?
She has paid you no mind. You see that she's looking to the sky and around.
All right. So I go and forward.
Does she look human, or what's the...
To your knowledge,
I
no.
try to dismiss this apparition.
How so?
She's not a figment of my imagination, or our imagination, is she?
Arcana.
You're gonna make an int save.
No.
It must be real.
She has to be.
Throwing Arcanas out there, Morhazar will take a game.
Knowing
Do
knowing
you,
this
do
situation.
you have the revelation of believing that this before you is an illusion, Morhazar?
Hey, you seen the illusion before of a pretty lady? So.
I don't think Morhazar would think that.
I mean,
Yeah, I
he
don't
saw
trust
an
this
illusion
forest.
earlier.
I would do an
Oh,
arcana
true,
check.
because the
Yeah.
shade. So actually,
He was the one
yes,
who... Yeah,
Morhazar
he was
would
the one who
actually
picked out that
prefer-
was an...
Yeah.
So, it seems logical to me.
Are strange
that's
women
23.
often illusions where you come from?
So you were able to discern that it is not an illusion.
Oh. Looks like it's something over there.
What kind of check
can
would
I
I
like?
need to roll to try to figure out what kind of creature
What-
being this?
Yeah. I would do that too. I would
I'll do it.
try
I'll
to figure
go.
out.
There isn't really a roll you can make for that.
Mm,
I mean, you
The
can make
creature.
a investigation, history.
I will investigate this
Yay.
sure.
chick with my eyeballs.
Whatever I got to do to figure out what she do. Or what she be.
Crisis, what's be your added?
+5.
Alright, so you're able to tell that what before you is a fae, but it does not appear to be a fae that you're knowledge of.
Does she look fair or foul?
I will literally just call out to her. Excuse me, ma'am.
Oh boy.
Does she
You
look fair or foul though?
She looks fair. However, with Dahagru calling out to her, you see her change from her color of a green and brown to a color of pure white, and turns to Dahagru, basically breaking her neck, staring you down, and she appears foul now.
Foul. Foul. Foul.
God,
Looks like
Did she just exorcist us?
horrifying.
you just basically
Did she
disturb
just
her
straight
peace.
up exorcist us? Like the head comes around
Yeah.
the wrong way around?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I heard.
And looks like we
Okay.
disturb her peace.
She's
I got my-
disturbing my peace.
I'm
Yeah,
putting
my,
my
my piece is definitely disturbed now.
She
Get
now
it.
begins to sing.
Uh-oh.
shoot.
Oh,
I cover my ears.
Josh!
Plug my ear. Plug my ear.
Wait,
Plug my ear.
Shut up!
Yeah, Boris is gonna
Shut up.
cover his ears.
Oz
Start
as a
singing.
reaction. Oz as a reaction is going to start humming and singing counter charm. What?
What's the range on that one?
30 feet.
Okay, so we do get everybody.
You just hear Morazar scream, "Ah, start singing!"
Wow.
Ooh, nice. Look
What-
at them rolls.
What is it? Wisdom save?
Phenomenal, gentlemen. Phenomenal.
Those are some
So
thick
Oz was
rolls.
able to counter the singing perfectly.
Nice.
Everyone was able to avoid the charming effects of the song. Now
Okay.
you
Boris wants
see,
to throw his
Does
fucking
anyone have
bloodshot
access
blood
to
out.
silence?
No.
No, but
Take a.
Haku?
I'm gonna-
yes,
can Oz initiate combat here?
And I will take shots too.
By her singing, she
let me-
initiated combat, pretty much.
Oh, was that her initiating
as
combat?
as you see for your singing, you see that the song isn't working. So she becomes silent with a frown, and she merges back into the stump that she's on.
God darn it.
She just wants this to go away.
Well,
Oz is going to tone down his singing and just bring it down to like a minor hum now.
La da dee, la da doo, la da dum. La da dee,
Yes,
la da
exactly.
doo, la da dum. Bum, bum, bum.
Let's
okay.
proceed
So-
forward.
You can proceed forward in the pathway. You have a couple of different areas, but you're able to see over the lying branches everywhere that there is a hole in the middle of the area.
I investigate the hole.
Yeah, I do too.
Do you reach in with one or two hands?
How big is the hole?
I just looked down the hole.
You're able to see that the
Oh,
hole is
honey,
5 feet
It's
across.
large.
It is 5.
It's also got a couple
5
hairs sticking out along the edge, the rim
Okay.
of it, of the hole.
Let me finish. It is 5 feet across. You're able to see that there is a slight
almost
dim
finished.
green light at the bottom and a ladder proceeding downward.
Oh,
Can
Oh,
I
this
check the
looks like the place.
check the ladder for
There's,
check the ladder for
a pipe?
stability?
Is it a sturdy ladder?
All right, Jackie, you said it first. So what's your?
Is this a
I'll say
perception check?
investigation.
Investigation. Rip. That's a plus
Rip.
0.
You're able to tell
What's
that
the-
the ladder is relatively recent.
Thanks.
hey
Crisis.
Brian, can I
I do
use
ask
my
crisis
can I
check
use my
myself.
banshee detect thing to see general area of? Yeah.
You
Yeah.
You sense
Is,
Fae all around you.
Is the
I asked
hole
Christ.
dark? Is it a dark hole?
I asked Crisis to
Do
check
I
the-
sense anything other than Fae
Actually,
Okay.
and Celestial?
now that I think about it, your cloak just tells you presences. It doesn't tell you what it is. So you sense beings
no,
all around
it
you.
doesn't. I can sense beings that aren't undead or so I can't sense undead or constructs, but I can tell general directions of all beings at 5 miles.
everything around
Yep.
you.
Everything around you.
The trees are fey.
Is it a dark hole?
The
There's a
hole
green-
itself is dark, but there is a light. There's a bright green light on the very bottom. You can judge that the distance down is about 50 feet.
Ooh, 50. Ooh.
Does the ladder
A
seem to go the
50-foot
whole
ladder.
way? That's a 50-foot
Yes.
ladder.
Yes.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
It's recently used, but can you check the stability of it? I wasn't able to discern.
I investigate the soundness of this ladder.
Doesn't your
Rip.
cloak prevent you from taking falling damage?
Yeah,
Well, his,
but
but
it
not
doesn't
all.
prevent you.
Just superhero this.
Okay, I'm gonna hero landing this. All right, I was like, well, fuck it, done. I'm gonna hero landing this hole.
Boris does not trust ladder. He's going to use his 50 feet of rope and just lower that down. By the way, I have 50 feet of rope. Don't ask
Oh,
questions.
because I was worried for a
Yep.
second there. I thought you were just gonna try to hero landing after me.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
No.
So can we
No,
use this
Boris is
rope?
just going to use the 50 feet of rope that he had in his back pocket.
Okay,
Yeah.
what do you? Okay, let me stop. Hey, Boris, what are you going to tie it off to?
A tree.
No,
Boris
Boris.
wishes to look around.
No,
No,
no.
Boris wishes to look around for
Boris.
something that is not a tree, like a rock.
Pouring.
The only thing
If we
that
have
is
to,
not
yes.
a
Just
not a tree.
Just wrap it
And-
around Torin's waist.
That's funny.
that's not.
Is
You are
it just torn it? Is that it?
Is that your solution?
If there's nothing else, yes, that's my solution.
It's not like he can fit down the hole anyway, so
Perfect.
it works.
All right, there we go. I'm gonna go down the rope.
I am sorry, friend.
Oh, it's
How
all
does
right.
Torrance feel about being our anchor?
You guys are light. Except
Even
you, Oz.
Boris?
You need to lay off the
Filter
Twinkies
lightweights.
there.
Oz
The
is heavier
Twinkies.
than Boris. That's what Boris thinks now. Is that Oz is heavier than him.
He's drinking Draconic, so unless you speak Draconic, you don't understand it.
Okay, never mind. I don't know what he said.
I just smile and nod.
So while these guys are clowning around, what do I?
This is very small of a room.
Yeah, it is.
I suppose I don't know what I expected. So
Let's not try to make any fights in this room.
I really appreciate that cloak already came in into effect.
So as you land at the bottom of the hole, you see it's a very small room. There's green mushrooms all around. You see a little bit of food stuff. You kind of see scattered scraps everywhere, vines, things and everything. And you see a very short old lady kind of hunched over a table, kind of looking like she's concocting potions.
So you.
Oz is
She
gonna
is-
step forward and say, "Are you Ruth?"
Holy
Right
son of a fuck, what are you doing here?
Oh,
Boris is gonna
Apologies. It didn't
Boris
mean
is
to
gonna
startle you.
smack Oz in the back of the head and say, "How dare you scare old lady?"
I'm glad that you have a man of manners. I can't.
Excuse us, sorry, Ruth. We are here just for official business from one of these guys named Zal. Cause I only nickname him.
With the Dow name.
Yeah.
What? I'm sorry. I'm a little hard of hearing. You're gonna have to speak up a little bit.
Zal the Dow.
Rosala.
Zala the Dow. Yeah.
I don't know any Rosala. She kind of walks up to you, and she takes a needle,
Mm-hmm.
punctures your neck. Your mouth opens up, and she dumps in a potion, takes off the thing, and your mouth closes up, and you swallow.
Mm.
It's like, you were looking a little green there.
What? What did
Wait.
she do? What?
What just happened?
Can I have a reaction for this? Before that? Before she did that?
You'll thank me later, honey, from the parasite that was inside you.
Oz is gonna look and kind of like take a step back. and say,
Parasite?
You
Is
guys were
everybody
playing with the
kinda
mushrooms
takes a step
upstairs,
back?
weren't you?
I want to do an insight check. Is she telling the truth? That sounds
Yeah,
like
me too.
whoa.
100% is the truth.
Shoot. So wait, what about
Okay.
these other
Okay,
people? Are
then.
these? I do look and I say, what about these others? Are
Oh,
they?
you got give me a second. I can only work so fast. You guys were playing with the mushrooms upstairs.
Oh shoot. Oh my god, this is a xenomorph time. We're all We're gonna.
Unless no. None of you are demons or devils or angels, so you're okay. I say, and she starts making up
Oz
more
is
Because
gonna-
then
concoctions.
about
Wait,
it.
Oz is gonna look around and
Where
say,
is Lavina?
"Where's Lavina?" Yeah.
She didn't go down the hole.
What if there was an angel? What would happen? Just a perspective. Nothing else.
Nothing. You can't tell anything from the thing. You can tell that this lady means all good intentions at the moment.
Yeah, no. I just said like I asked.
No,
her.
he's asking her, "What
Yeah.
if one of us was an angel?"
Yeah.
Oh, then the parasite can't infect you at all.
Okay.
That's all it
can't
is.
Or can't. Oh, okay.
That's all it is. So she walks up to Oz and in the same fashion stabs him in the neck with a little needle. He kind of goes dumbfounded, open up his mouth. She dumps in the potion, pulls the needle out, swallows it.
I
It's
ask her-
absolutely disgusting taste.
Ugh.
What if you're almost an angel?
That's a very good question. I would have to check. So if you mind,
be right
do you
back,
mind if I
guys.
inspect you?
Oh God. That's a better, worse
No, he
question.
doesn't
what?
mind at all. Oz isn't gonna say it. It's gonna
You know what?
butt in. He's gonna be like, "No, he doesn't mind at all. Feel free. He's a really nice specimen. I mean, look at his form."
How to just shoot Oz a look.
So She walks up to you and is starting to look at you, and you notice that
Oz is
her
gonna wink
eyes,
and grin.
from the color that they were originally, which was like a hazel, a little closer to the blue, flipped completely backwards inside of her skull, and behind it you see dark red eyes now. And they're now looking at you up and down. And then her eyes go back to a regular look, and she goes, "No, it looks like you're okay. I don't have to give you any of this disgusting soup."
Okay. Fair enough.
She
That's-
then walks back
that's
over
good
to
to
the
know.
table and starts concocting another one. Same fashion, she walks up to Boris, does the same thing, and so on and so forth, repeating for everyone else in the party.
Okay.
She then
Oz
goes,
is gonna start climbing back up the ladder to go look for Lavina.
"Oh, okay."
So I do ask questions in the case like this. Is
Oh, that's-
like, we were here on the mission that you would guide us to the right path to release Zalur.
"Oh, and what is he trapped by?
The
Cage?
demon
Iron?
zapper.
His contract.
Oh.
The demon zapper.
So
Yes.
you guys are not looking for a way to free him, but you're looking for a way to break a contract for a devil.
Correct.
Oh, you guys seem to have yourself a mighty fine task ahead of you.
But
But
I think either
unfortunately-
case would probably suffice.
No.
Unfortunately, dear, I don't do things for free. So if you guys would be so kind, would you be able to do me a favor?
A deal of a deal.
Well, actually, you technically do
I'm
things
back.
for free because you gave us your medicine for free.
Well, to be honest, I didn't want to have to fight those parasitic fucks that were going to appear in about 1 minute and 25 seconds, ultimately making you mushroom people. I'd rather have
looked
fun
around.
conversation.
Oh.
So that's what happened to Orion.
Do you know my uncle Boreas?
I just have the soul
Not uncle,
survivor psychology
ancestor
going on
Boreas.
right now.
Oh, he was a Goliath, just like you, a little on the offside. He wasn't very too brainy, lots of brawn. He was very good help moving those branches for me.
Oh, you had him move the branches that we were told not to touch.
Oh yes, you never want to touch those, dear.
Why did you? Boris does not like you.
Oh, most
I
people
just heard
don't.
I was about 125 seconds from being a sole survivor.
Yeah,
Yes.
I honestly thought Boris was just gonna leave her in half.
I was thinking that too.
So-
really
Well
thought
done,
he was
Boris.
gonna
Nice
fucking
self-control.
barbarian rage.
Wait, you said a minute 25? No, that's only 85 seconds.
Boris is gonna just go to a corner and look like he's getting progressively angrier and angrier.
So let's change the topic of that.
Oz!
What is his
emotion?
what
Oz
is his
is gone.
favorite?
Morazar yells up the hall of the freaking.
Well, you can't
Ladder.
climb that fast, can you, Oz?
He can't climb that fast.
Too late. I do
He's
try.
about, he is not out of earshot, so
I
he's able to hear
Oz!
that.
I swiftly
Is
change
the
topic.
corner, Brian? Is the corner he's in the
Calm
one
emotion.
under the ladder?
Yes.
All right, so Oz is just gonna point down and go ugh, and then cast calm emotions down the ladder at Boris.
Boris, you
add-
are now indifferent towards the lady, unless you're resisting it. Are you resisting?
Yeah.
I would like to resist it.
Oh my
Oh, no.
Yes.
He has
Boris
to make
is
a
very
charisma
upset.
save of 17.
Oh, he sure
Well-
doesn't. So, Boris, you are now
Boris,
indifferent
you
to
are
the
now
Okay.
lady.
indifferent to the lady.
Okay.
So
Oh.
Charisma,
feel-
bitch.
I
try
feel
me.
wait, the question, like, does he know this that he got calm emotion by Josh? Though?
After the
Until
spell
spell ends.
effect. After the spell effect, he does.
Okay.
I feel much more like I feel much less anxious about being a minute, 85 seconds away from being like on my own in hell.
On the other
I
sub,
mean, you sort of had Lavina.
I guess this would have all worked out
And
just fine.
Torin, technically, too.
so
Yeah,
I do.
I suppose actually.
Will Torin go away if Morazar dies?
So
That's
I
a good
do.
question.
We have
That
discussed
is
this,
a question
and
that we
in
do not really know the answer to.
In
I
retrospect,
do-
Torin is a summoned spell. Torin himself will not go away, however, he is summoned, so he would end up going back to where he was originally located.
I do bring back the subject anyway. On the subject matter task, what is his favor?
Oh, it's nothing too difficult. I just need you to
Move the branches.
no, nothing like that. You're up the ladder. Why are you talking?
Shut
I just need you guys to get me a reservation.
A reservation. Can you
Mhm.
explain, please?
You just need to go to the Infernal Rapture at the Wandering Emporium and get me a reservation. I haven't had a bath in centuries.
Why can't you do it yourself?
I'm broke.
I
So-
So
see.
you're asking for
So-
money?
If we were to give
No,
you this
I'm asking for a
reservation-
reservation.
So if we were to give you this
That
reservation,
costs
what will you do for us?
I will give you any information that you could ever need. I've been in hell or Avernus, I should say, for... Oh, how long has it been? How long has it been?
That's quite the task right there you want us to do.
12,
Um,
14, 1400? No.
I'll be right back.
1500 years? Yeah, that sounds... You lose track of time way too easily, dear.
I can imagine. How about we do that, and then as well, you could give us some healing potions. I see you can brew up some nice potions.
Oh, you driving a very hard bargain.
I do, yeah, and I do ask the question just in case. How long does this potion take as we go out of this area?
Oh, dear,
Or-
you're immune to that parasite now.
Okay, fair enough.
You could think of it as it became a symbiotic relationship where it'll do you no harm and it will no longer appear. So it can't infect someone who's already infected.
Got it. So we can't be near anybody else unless. So make sure don't go to Eterol again or Baldur's Gate again, guys.
Oh, dear, it'll never show.
Oh, okay.
Just think of it as like your fingernail. It's there.
Alright.
Everyone can see it.
Tell me
but
more
no one
about this
pays it no
Emporium.
mind.
Tell me about this Emporium place. What is it like? You know, other than it's a bath and
It's to
Is this
put
like
it
a
simply.
spa?
Yeah, it's a part of a spa. It's actually
Tell me it's the Hot Springs episode.
who owns this spa?
Come on. Come on.
Who owns this
Miko?
spa?
Miko. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was thinking the exact same thing. Except I
Well,
was thinking.
I can't be- I
was
knew I
thinking of
couldn't
the
be that.
terrifying. I was
Yes,
thinking
it's
the
a horrifying-
terrifying Beastman hot spring from Gurren Lagann.
Oh god.
I mean,
Is what I was thinking. That's
Oh my
what I was
God.
thinking.
Jeez.
It is
you know.
partial. You are half right and half wrong. First and foremost, its face of the place is a mobile marketplace. It is run by Mahadi, who is, how to word this safely, direct servant of Asmodeus. So don't get on his bad side. But regardless, he runs a very nice emporium. Plenty of shops and everything. They sell hundreds of different kinds of wares and everything else you can imagine there. But he himself has a direct contract to create his own little space. And within his world, he created the Infernal Rapture, which is an inn spa, kind of all this fun little thing. A nice place to relax while in hell. He's a very fair man, as long as you pay to your time.
Okay.
He always goes by contracts. He'll never deal with anyone who doesn't sign a contract.
What does this entail for us? as
Oz
far as
isn't here, but this
negotiating?
is where Oz would come in. Mr.
So-
Make contracts with devils.
Does booking your appointment with the spa?
Oh no,
Require a
Jerry.
contract?
It's not an appointment, but it is a reservation. So if you pay for it and get the contract for that, then you could just give me the contract and I could give you everything that you require.
What does establishing this contract require on our part?
Yeah.
Oh,
What's
you
the
just
price?
have to pay the fee.
What's the fee? I
There you go.
Oh, I don't remember. A few centuries ago, it was just a single soul coin, but I don't know what it is now. I think you might need a named soul coin now.
What is a named soul coin?
Oh, dearie, you haven't been in Avernus for too long, have you?
Well, long enough to know what a soul coin is. And find our way into this hole.
Boris is still
named-
indifferent, but he kind of digs in, unfortunately.
A named soul coin is a great being trapped within the coin. One that can speak back to you and knows everything around it.
I see.
You can
So
never
a
tell the
conscious
difference.
soul
It's
coin.
it's about what's inside. Technically, you can speak to all soul coins, but many times they have been tortured or violent or evil beings, and they just have rumblings and rabblings and nothing that really tells you much.
I pull out one of my soul coins and I talk to it.
Okay.
So, are you in there?
Hello? Hello?
I think
You
you
just,
need to
like-
save. Give me a second.
You got the one named soul coin that we needed.
Oz has a soul coin on him.
I wonder if your talking book is a soul coin, named soul coin. Oz.
I don't have a talking
I
book
know.
anymore,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
Chuck.
Could have. Yeah.
Oh, great.
No, I couldn't have.
I went with
Because it turned into be a giant tentacle hentai monster from another realm that we banished.
Yep.
I am Ted.
Is that a name?
The great being
Do we
Ted.
hear this? Do we hear this? And it
No,
was-
it's
Bundy?
telepathic. It's telepathic to Crisis alone.
Ted, the great being.
Hi, Ted. And
the great being Ted.
I'll be back with you later.
Oh,
Telepathically.
you're just gonna brush me off like that? No. I haven't
Well-
talked to someone in so long.
So we got a name. soul
Okay,
coin.
well, tell me more about yourself, Ted.
I
So
was
what
an
are the-
accountant.
Okay. Put Ted back
What
in the
did he
bag.
say? What did he say?
This is all in my head, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
What
I-
did
I-
he say?
All right, so I
Okay.
tell the party I'm starting
He
to
was
believe
an
her.
accountant.
Wow.
I tell
you know
Ted,
it's
I'm not surprised,
great.
and then I put him back in the bag.
Hey, don't.
Yep, I'm starting to believe her, guys.
Why so? I look at him.
I don't
Here-
know.
Here is the question:
This
How
is a
can we
hunch.
find? How can we find the Emporium?
Oh, let me point you in the right direction. You kind of see her looking around, kind of banging a little bit, and then you see her pull out a knife, and she cuts her palm and lets the blood drip onto the ground. And she's just sitting there for a little while. And you see her cast healing magic on her hand, put the knife back down, and she just stares at the blood.
All right.
And then she looks up and she says, just head due east. They've parked there about, it's going to be, let's see, hellish times. It's 2 hours for what you guys are pretty much procured to.
Well, that's a drive and a half, but yeah, sure, that's no problem.
Where might we acquire a? She called it a greater soul coin.
Name same.
Name
Or sorry,
soul
named
coin.
soul coin.
To put it in simple perspective, a named soul coin is one that would be able to challenge one of the beings that oversee hell. So for the first layer, it would be a being that was able to take down Zariel.
So the accountant.
Maybe
Yeah.
maybe he'll just,
The accountant.
So not Ted the accountant.
maybe we'll just give the guy
Do
two
you say
soul
this
coins.
out loud?
That's definitely
No,
Ted.
no.
No.
Oh, I
Well,
wish
yeah,
you
sure. I
did.
say yeah, I do. Cynically.
Oh,
yes.
God. How did you end up with him?
Oh God.
She
I
knows
look-
him. She knows him.
Wow.
Don't let him fool you. He only says accountant because no one asks questions of an accountant.
Yeah, that's what I
Well-
was worried about.
That guy's a
Oh?
sociopath. It's just giving me
Oh, he
chills.
was-
Yeah. Started talking to him.
Right, that's right, because soul coins are all hellbound souls, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Great.
Well, it's a good thing I didn't throw Ted into the wishing well.
Yeah, you might have wishing well. I have never heard of a wishing well. You kind of see her rummaging through, picking out a book, and starts flipping through it real quickly. And then she's just like, wishing well. How did you come across a wishing well?
I yeah, funny story.
It was near the wasp nest.
Look at Owen. when I
His
help
gaze is staring at you, Mr. Mandalorian.
Did we lose Owen? Did we lose Owen? He's just taking a nap.
Chuck.
Oh God. Chuck's-
Chuck.
Good thing I stared at him.
Chucky.
No,
Everyone's just
he's
staring at him
not
in
present.
complete silence. Well,
He's-
he lives
he's a
in
man of
Jefferson
few
with Brian, so he might have crashed too.
That is a possibility.
Is he still connected?
he's
Yeah,
not
it says he's still in the chat.
He's-
Or maybe his
Maybe
dad
he's
came in or something and he has to
muted,
talk to his
or-
dad. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
That's a strong
All right,
possibility.
well-
too.
Knows?
Chuck doesn't seem to be sharing right now, so I stare at Oz.
Oz is up the
Oz
ladder.
is up the.
Oh
Oz is
shit,
gone.
you're right.
It has
Oh,
been
shit.
long enough now for Oz to climb the ladder.
Right.
It's just been
Yes.
waiting on you bozos
Oh,
to be
you're
done
right.
talking.
I,
So
I,
while we wait
So
for
let's
Chuck-
do that.
While
Let's
we
do
wait
that.
for Chuck, yeah. Why don't you?
Yeah, skip to you.
So you
Okay.
climb to the top of the ladder, and you're looking around. You
Yep.
kind of see Torin still there with the rope tied around his leg, and he's kind of like, or he's kind of looking a little confused on why you're by yourself. He kind of looks down the hole, looks at you.
Sole survivor.
I'm gonna look to Torin and be like, remember when you talk, I can't understand you because I don't speak Draconic. But did you see where Lavina went?
He shifts his head ever so slightly, and you see that she's passed out on his back.
Oh,
Passed out as in just sleeping?
Yeah, resting.
Oz is going to sigh with relief. And then Oz is going to, he's kind of gonna sit down and lean against Torin.
He kind of puts his head on top of your
And
head
just-
a little bit, rubs a little bit. Like the top, kind of like patting, but not with his, fish's
Aw.
claws.
Yeah.
as your hair gets singed from the fire that spewed.
His
No,
sword
no.
is not out, so you don't have to worry about that.
And
You
even
just
if it
don't
did,
roll
Oz
over.
can change his hair at will, so he's a changeling.
Wait, if a changeling
is-
goes
Oz is-
bald, does that mean he
He
can?
He can grow hair at will. He can also lose hair at will. So if all the hair he has as like in his changeling form right now, he's actually choosing to have that hair. Technically, all changelings are bald. Born bald.
Oh. Well, I mean, most.
This is where it
Yes,
gets into really.
I did look into this. All changelings are literally just completely white and blank. Like they're literally like a blank mannequin
Okay, that's fine. I was just trying to
with
figure
black
that out.
eyes
So
or ghostly
after
eyes and
you've
shit. That's all
seen
they are.
after you've seen what you've seen, and you've leaned up, kind of, he's nice, toasty, little warm, kind of relaxing a little bit.
Uh-huh.
Chuck.
You're just gonna hang around there.
Oz is going to. Oz is going to. Is she sleeping? Like, is she conked out?
No,
Or did anybody message him?
you can see that she is resting, kind of like if someone was just taking a quick nap. Like they're still conscious of their surroundings and stuff.
Okay, so Oz is going to. He's going to take a piece of paper out of his pocket. And he's just going to start reading. I am a scoundrel, surely destined for hell. Yet you
Oh my
have
God.
captured me in
Oh,
your most
God.
holy spell. You are an angel that has come from the sky, with wings so beautiful it brings a tear to the realm's driest eyes. You are an angel with all of your light, and a presence so strong it snuffs out all blight. I am a scoundrel with conniving wits and devilish charm, at one time not caring who I may harm. I am a scoundrel with an ever-changing form, and when I think of you, I can weather any storm. You are an angel with an aura so white, shining so far it makes all who would oppose you cower and fright. You may not have the same feeling of beguilement which I do, so I hope you have at least joined me in listening to this tune. I may be a scoundrel, and you may be an angel, but my love is nothing but true, and my heart belongs to nobody but you.
This torn vomit.
Torn looks at him with a
Out
raised
of his
eyebrow.
nostrils.
Torn looks at him with a raised eyebrow and does the same thing. Puts his head on top of you, kind of rubbing your head, kind of like patting it like a father would.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
And it's like, good job, kid. You've done good.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm so proud of you.
And then Oz is gonna say, don't say a word. I wrote what I felt. It's what a bard does. And then he's gonna lean back and close his eyes.
Okie dokie.
Chuck! Where's Chuck?
Back
Chuck
with-
here yet?
I'm sorry. What happened?
Welcome back, buddy.
I was
You
thinking-
just
I
kind of
said-
vanished.
We were like
I
perfect
said-
timing.
I said be right back because I was taking
No,
care of my dog.
it's fine. It's fine. We were
Where
just
did you leave off? I didn't
were-
hear that.
they were asking about the wishing well, and Crisis turned to you, going, "Funny story."
Yeah.
The hag asked, because I mentioned, good thing I didn't, or actually, you got to say, because I missed it at least, where did you leave off?
I basically, we basically asked the question, regarding the location, and then other than that, she told us the location and all that. That's what I remember.
Oh,
Okay.
and then we asked what constitutes a, or like, he said something
wants to catch
about,
him up.
Not the accountant then. Yeah.
Yeah, not
Someone
the
else
accountant.
other than me.
Did you get
Correct.
the part about the soul coin?
Yeah, the name soul coin and all that. Yes,
And that
Did you
I'm-
get the part that the accountant's not an accountant?
correct. Yes, that's correct. I
Okay.
got that information.
and then I mentioned something about that. It's a good thing I didn't
Yeah.
Throw it to
Right.
the wishing well.
throw it in the
Okay.
wishing well.
And he said
then
that
she
out
asked-
loud.
About the
About-
wishing well, and then she's like, I don't know anything about any wishing well. And I said, well, funny story. And then I looked at you and you were gone.
Oh yeah. Well, I didn't throw anything to this wishing well. Well,
Oh, she was asking where
But
did the
tell
wishing
me,
Oh.
Yeah.
how did
she's
you get a
asking
wishing
about-
well in hell? Like,
Yes.
what forces combined to allow such an amalgamation to appear?
well, one with a god behind his back. That's a monkey.
Oh, you're being tempted by the god of games and the hunt, the one who loves blood, Malar. No,
Is Juno on his shoulder right now?
that is up for Chuck to decide.
Juno is
Sorry.
always on my shoulder right now. He's the parrot
Okay.
of my shoulder.
The flying monkey on his shoulder. Okay.
Oh,
It's a weird
I
looking
see.
parrot.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
you got that magic item that
You got
is around
owned.
hell. Unfortunately for you, fortunate but unfortunate. I guess it's kind of a both thing. The ring that you're holding that becomes a weapon
Yes.
is
For sure.
only real within Avernus. Keep that in mind when you decide to leave this plane of existence.
Uh,
Well, it means you can get that monkey off your back.
Yeah,
yeah.
but at the same time, it's not supposed to be a monkey. It seems like Malar
Oh.
was at his games again.
Interesting. So, if you know so much about Malar, do you know how one way to remove him from my bind?
I've known of a fellow a long time ago who actually challenged Malar and lost.
Oh yes.
Yeah, he
It's-
died a very gruesome death. It was absolutely awful. He had a limb there, a limb over there. He was missing a leg for a while. He had an eye gorged out, and he's still forced to live for 2-3 more years until Malar got bored of tormenting him, and then ultimately just offed him.
So it is possible to face him in combat.
It's a
Oh, it's trickery,
challenge, yes, but to put it in simple perspective, it has to be within the confines of his own rules, playing by his rules to get him out. to be able to do as such means that you have to twist words and cross your way to be able to attempt such a thing.
I see.
For
Jeez,
instance,
if only you had a bard deeply ingrained in this little
I know. Yeah,
feud with the
you
god of yours, huh?
kind of laugh right here, but yeah, you've been working at it. Good job.
so
Don't
that is
die.
one way to do it. But the other way is just to be blunt and outright like this fool was and just be like, I challenge you to a one-on-one duel.
Fair enough.
I
But
think
what I
Millar
guess-
called it a game of cat and mouse.
Cat, mouse. So be it. Then I'll go from that point on. I appreciate that.
Oh, there was also another thing that he wanted to do. You could also claim, if you want to be, you could say that yourself as a worthy prey. And see if you can outrun Millar. That's another way to do as such.
I'll keep that in mind. Appreciate that.
But then again, for a god that's able to kind of torment time as well as distance and everything, it might be really hard to outrun him.
Well,
But hey, you're more welcome to try. I mean, you could always, scurry those little feet.
well, we'll do what we can. I have a bunch of pretty tough guys here, fighters, that can do it. I look at the back, point to everybody.
Well, I'm glad that you
Boris
are very
is not
trusting.
fighter. Boris is barbarian.
I
Right,
Boris
Boris?
is going to go upstairs and stare at the remains of his
If we
ancestor
try-
Boreas.
Spend time with your ancestors and his spirits.
If Boris wasn't made indifferent, she might be dead.
or not, you might be dead.
First, this is going all emo.
If we find
I love
this
how Boris.
then we'll be back.
I love how Boris is less of a calm emotion, like indifferent, and he's more of just like a scorned puppy right now.
I'm going up
He's
the
not
ladder.
indifferent. He's just a scorned
I
puppy,
asked
and I love it.
Ruth what she does as a occupation here.
Are you trying
How do
to
you-
have a lady reveal her secrets? Dearie, dearie, that will never go over well with the ladies.
Oh, this is not a secret, but how do you do you have a profession?
Every lady has her secrets, and what you determine as to be a secret is the secret, is it not?
I just kind of look at her like, do you sell things?
I am a soothsayer, so I sell knowledge.
Oh, well,
And
it's-
divinations, and imaginations, and imaginations, and dreams, and...
in your professional opinion, which could we use most right now?
a Hail Mary.
Do you sell those?
Fresh out, dearie.
Yours are actually chuckles.
Well,
I didn't think so, but
this is all we got here in a case like that.
short of that, is there anything that you could
I
sell us
quite like this woman.
that would help in our in our
A bit
mission?
of advice. A bit of advice. Oh, you're talking about going to the Emporium? Just keep your head. Just remember their simple rules. They have very, 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 very simple rules there. You just have to remember that it is... Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie. I can't remember. What was it? Oh, it's been a while since I've been there. Oh, that's what it was. That's what it was. All are welcome here. No fighting, no spell casting, no exceptions. Keep that in mind and you'll do just fine in the Emporium.
No to review. It was
No fighting, no spell casting,
That's
no
it.
exceptions.
those are pretty simple rules.
Yeah, keep it peaceful. It's a neutral ground, and mind your manners. It is also a very neutral
for the
place
record-
for beings of great power to be walking around, especially within that little spa of his. So I would do kind as to be careful on who you cross paths with.
I mumbled to myself, or deals I can make with.
That is true. That is true. You could make a deal with a larger deity. As a matter of fact, you could probably, procure Asmodeus, because he is, direct descendant. If you make a deal with him, you could get Malar off your back that way.
God, it's even worse. That's a dangerous.
I think that's an upgrade, actually.
It's an option. Asmodeus
Trade one
doesn't
bad
play
guy for another.
games. He doesn't
I'll
play
be-
games. As long as you're true
Asmodeus
to his word,
isn't
you're
gonna
fine.
jerk a chain.
Exactly.
Basically,
He's just going to
yeah.
take your soul at the end of it all, and you'll be fine.
I'll be the
Yeah.
new. I'll be the new Zariel. That'll happen.
You'll be the new soul coin.
Yep.
Yeah, you'll be in the
Yeah,
new
the new
named
soul
soul coin.
There you go.
I ask you, I ask it
Do not
as my
engage.
friend already asked. Do you have any potions for sale?
Oh, dearie, dearie, dearie. That was the deal for when you finish things up.
Ah, okay. So you're
Once you return with my contract of reservation for my wonderful bath, I will then give you a few of my intriguing potions. Whether you feel free to accept them or not is entirely up to you.
how will this contract be able to identify you personally?
You just have to put me as the name of the reservation. Oh, the gentleman there will be able to handle everything for you. You just have to say, oh, I'm here to put a reservation for someone who is not currently with us. This is the person's name, and so on and so forth. You give them the payment then and there, and then they give you the contract.
Well, importantly, you possibly may not be the only individual in the plane of Avernus with the name of Ruth.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You should put Red Ruth. Red because of the color of my eye.
Then it is
All right.
will be.
We'll go from there. We appreciate it, Ruth. Everything you have given us, the information we need.
Oh, anytime I'll be here. Make sure you don't go playing with those mushrooms. If
And
you do
think
see a
kindly for the
a bunch of yellow, like a clump of yellow, don't go near those ones. Those ones are carnivorous.
I also
Got it.
mentioned that we did notice a exorcist chick.
Oh, so you guys go ahead and saw the fallen dryads, yes?
Well, I'll have to take your word for that. But
Poisoned dryads sentenced into Avernus as all the other cities within the river Styx.
Perspective.
should we encounter one again, what's your advice?
Oh, See, my advice is different because it's just really simple, I guess. If you ever find a clump of brown mushrooms, it's like small mushrooms, little tosus, ones that you kind of see in like fancy dishes on the regular realms. They're a little bigger here, though. Just have one of those within the party and they'll leave you alone.
I show her. I open one of my bags and I show her. Where the hell is it? My glowing mushrooms from Candlekeep.
You have... Oh.
I have a bag full of glowing mushrooms from Candlekeep. From the
Sathicist methicist. That's a very intriguing specimen. It only grows in the darkest of caves, kind of like what you see here, except that one's a brand only for the plain one. You can actually make that into a very invaluable potion if you so choose.
I might have to see you about that.
Oh, but it does take some time to procure. Letting you know, if you so choose, it would be now. Or you can come back and wait for, I think it's going to take 2 days?
Oh,
3?
I misunderstood. I thought your services were not available, but maybe it's just the exchange.
I have nothing to sell, but I'm saying if you do, however, return back with my reservation, I can give you the potions I promised previously, and these changed into potions, because I think glowing mushrooms are alright as a light source. Put it in a lantern, little glass, iron bars, and I guess it could work.
I give her... well, how many pieces... Well, how many would you need?
The more I have, the bigger the pot.
I give
I'll be
her...
right back.
I give her 15, all 15 of them.
All right.
Alright, perfect.
And then I shall go and basically say, all right, let's keep moving on. Time is wasting.
Hurry back now, dearies. I can't be missing company now.
It was a pleasure meeting you, and thank you for the
Insight.
No, the
Not
cure
dying of a parasite?
The parasite, yeah.
Yeah.
I couldn't think of the word. My brain was being dense. I couldn't think of the word parasite because my brain was being.
All right, we're back up here. All right.
Right.
All
So
right.
you guys
Do we
end
want
up
to
back.
do we want to look around here anymore, or just head back to the vehicle?
Boris is gonna
Perception
retrieve his
check
rope.
For the to my southwest.
Can I see this other skeleton?
Yes.
I go
Can Boris
investigate.
identify that one?
And the mushroom that she just spoke of for the dryad.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep an eye out for that too.
Is that the mushroom right there that she?
Yeah,
spoke
the
of?
brown one right here.
Morzar can identify as the mushroom she was describing.
Ah, good.
Morzar grabs the mushroom
How many are there?
Shrooms.
and
This
puts a
mushroom-
couple of them
This mushroom is about 2 feet in length.
I looked to see where.
goes in the bag of holding that I have.
She did say
I-
it has to be out.
All right.
Yeah.
Looks
Put it on your
around
head.
here.
Now going in the bag of hold.
Make a hat.
Okay, I look
Yeah,
around.
Put it like
I-
as like you know how you can have like feathers in your hats. Do that, but do it with a mushroom instead.
All right, Chuck, what are you looking around for?
I'm just looking for where Boris went, and we're trying to remember.
You can see him over the branches over here looking at Boreas.
Yep.
Boris is gonna start walking past. He wants to go to the
You said
Oz
walking
still
back
taking a
or
nap?
walking
to the
past?
hole. He wants to get his rope back, so he's going to the hole.
Yeah. It does. Is his charm gone or his calm effect gone?
It's been a minute, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. So you know
And the
that calm
skelly?
emotions has been cast against you.
Yeah, I understand, and Boris is not happy. See, he's gonna, but can Boris
You know,
see the
it's because
skeletons
you're
as well?
indifferent.
Because he wants to go identify those if he sees them as well, to see if these are other Goliaths that he knows.
You were unable to tell.
Okay.
While I'm
Check
working
for
on,
both of them, or just the
I'm
one
working
that's
on
right
this
there.
too.
I will assist him.
+5.
You're able to tell that it is a gnome that has
Okay, thank
become
Oh my god.
exceptionally large. Larger than you.
Oh, my stomach churns.
So that thing has been
Brr.
turning at us. Yeah.
I wonder if she was experimenting with growth potions.
Fair enough.
Boris
With all
has
these
some clothes.
possibilities.
I think it's more like more food for the forest.
Oz, without opening his eyes, is going to speak, and he's going to say, "Does that have something to do with them touching the branches? We were told not to touch them. There's a lot of
Does
broken
that one
ones
look
on
like
the
it was
ground."
folded in?
It easily could. It easily could.
Does the gnome look like he was folded in half, or how did he?
No, it just looks like he was sitting there peacefully.
Parasitic.
Oh.
Parasitic creatures inside of us now. Great.
You don't answer.
Well, let's not play with any more mushrooms. GTFO.
Oz
Yep.
is going to stand up, and he's going to nudge Lavina. You awake?
Yeah, give 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
Do we want to retrace our
Let
path?
her
the way we
ride,
came in?
right
I
on Torn's
investigate
back as we
Lavina.
head back.
Does she need like
You were unable
what's
to tell.
her? Okay, I ask her like, "Are you feeling all right?"
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just taking a nap.
All right, let's retrace our path the way we came in. We've already
Wake
cleared
up, angel girl.
Why are you
Let
guys
her
being
sleep.
such a stickler
She
about
can just
this?
lay on Torn's back as we walk back.
Can I do it just a medicine? check?
Oddly, lying on the ground peacefully isn't good for people around here. I guess if you're on Torrent's back, though.
You can tell
Wait,
nothing is
She
wrong.
was.
You can I can't tell if anything was wrong. Okay.
So you guys are just retracing your steps back with all the
Yeah.
destroyed mushrooms.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, so you guys are back out into the forest, out of the forest now. And you hop into your vehicle, I assume?
Yep.
Yeah.
Very good. So you guys are in your vehicle. You can now head to the Emporium, which is going to take you 2 hours to get there. So you can procure. You can gain a small rest. Josh, do not regain hit points.
I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, short rest don't do nothing.
I mean, if someone wants to use any healing stuff on me, they
I
can.
didn't really get anything here for the case.
Including yourself. You
I
actually have the
can,
most.
but I have to
you
use a
actually
spell slot.
Wandering.
You have the most.
Well, if you
Um,
reset your
in the party.
spell slots for a short
Holy
rest, you can use it.
crap! Look at all
Oh
these
yeah, that's true.
vehicles.
So Brian, I'm gonna use a level 1 or a level 2, a second level healing word. Can you
Okay.
roll 2d4 for me? Yeah, I think it's
Plus,
Anything?
6 plus 5 plus 5. So I got 11 back.
how you looking now?
Do you see all these?
Who's hurting?
I'm down 10, so I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Guys-
Who's hurt? All right.
Oh.
Besides Josh, who's sorry, Chuck.
Yep,
continue.
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Boris
I
is
would-
kind of hurting.
I really need to try. I'm trying to assess the health of the party because this
Boris
is a short.
is losing a
rest.
chunk of health.
Do you need to spend hit dice?
I
Anybody
don't
that needs
plan
to spend hit dice,
I mean,
obviously,
I'm
with the
losing a-
exception of Oz.
So I have probably 1/3 of my health gone, but I still have 64 health points with that.
Spend hit.
2/3.
I'm telling you, spend hit dice. This is the right time to do this.
It
Okay.
certainly is.
How do I do that? That's how I do it.
Hits. Yep, hits. Short rest in the top
Think?
there.
Do you want to reiterate to him?
Yeah, I've never actually used hit die. I
Okay.
don't believe.
So, you yourself, more Boris there, you're gonna do. Let's see. If I hit a short rest, you have. Oh, you didn't reset it. You have a total of 11 dice you can expend. Each dice gives you a 1d12 plus 3.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Okay.
You gain
So
15
tell me,
health
how
per
many
hit
do
die
you-
use?
How many
I'll
do you want to use?
do 2.
That's 30 health.
Don't be conservative. Go crazy, man.
I mean 3 then. Fine. I'll do 3.
That's 45.
17 plus 9.
I thought we maxed hit dice.
Oh, were we doing max hit dice?
It's only potions.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
It's only-
potion.
Only
Gotcha.
potions.
How much health do I gain?
17 plus 9. So 26.
Yeah, that's
Cool.
better.
90 health.
So do we want to end the night there?
Let me explain first of what you're walking
Okay.
into. So you guys
Sure.
drive the location that Red Ruth was dictating you to, and you were able to come across gigantic war machines. These things tower over your small little vehicle. You see them
Oh.
all huddled up in a half semicircle, and between all of the vehicles within the semicircle are tents. And all the tents, you see different people walking in and out and about, and you see people discussing deals, all that fun stuff. I haven't put in all the tokens yet, so you'll have to forgive me for that. But
Okay.
leaving it for your guys' imagination at the moment. If you so choose and you want to wait, 5-10 minutes or so for me to put everything out and we can continue that way, we can.
Yeah.
Or if you'd rather to cut session here and then just start up next week, it's entirely up to you.
I'd
So-
rather just start up next week personally, because I have to do a
Okay.
couple things
What is it
Yeah.
like?
Well,
Party?
we don't have to.
anyway.
We don't.
So
All right, let me ask a question. Is this like the last time we went to the fighting arena where we don't have to all be operating together as like a unit because this is a non-combat thing, right?
This is a non-combat zone, yes.
Right.
I
So
mean,
we
if you
don't
want to
have
start up combat, then that's going to be a entirely
But I
different
understand what
story.
you're saying. But yeah, but like you
I
understand
mean,
what I'm
I'm
saying.
gonna be that guy and say the whole place is about wheeling and dealing, and your bard's one of the people who's not gonna be here.
Well, you're not going to lose that on the turn because we'd just be breaking out to do our own thing like we did before. It is my expectation.
Okay.
Just put the stuff. Let's see. It's her again. Oh god, now Boris is telling you.
So gives it. I
Uh-oh,
mean,
Boris.
before Josh goes, just give us the rundown description, Elise, the primer.
Or
You have no chance.
All right.
Boris, the meaning of the word.
Boris
No.
can dream.
Boris is gonna
But
meet
dreams
at
and
So
shit
Brian,
no,
is there
remain.
is there anything I need to know before I go?
Yeah, give us like the intro on this place.
A collection of
Decent.
brightly colored tents stands clustered together, creating an oasis of comfort from the dread landscape of Avernus. Huge, infernal war machines from the horseshoe about the tents, with curtains made of small, rectangular iron plates and lamps dangling from chains strung between them. Soft lighting, music, and wondrous smells drift across the hot winds, inviting a closer look.
Sweet.
Boris is gonna work with Asmodeus, and then that's how he's gonna win the contract.
Sounds legit.
I'm available to like go and fucking run around and talk to some of these people.
Gotcha. Well, I'm gonna go because I have to do a couple things here.
Right, and I'm gonna go too.
Okay.
Just gonna
Alrighty.
do
Yeah.
this merch and
So
stuff.
I'm
yeah,
a
negotiate.
I'm a
You guys
tap out
have a good one
from the
and
Discord
take
call.
care.
Yep.
Yep.
Have a good one.
For those who normally play games after session, I will be on in a bit, not right away.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll be on tonight or not. But,
Yeah.
I have Monday off, so I mean you can play games on Monday, Josh.
Just walked off the edge.
Yeah,
Oh, that wasn't.
That
Alrighty.
that is.
Alright.
Take care.
You guys have a good
Listen.
one.
I'm
Yep.
also gonna dip, I think.
Okay.
Oh, before you
And,
go, during
Oh.
that short rest, I'm gonna heal you for a 6th level
Yeah.
cure wounds.
Ah.
What's the roll for that one?
That is, I'll tell you. I got it here.
D6.
start game.
It's gonna be 68 plus 4.
68.
Oh.
Why?
That's another 25. Sorry, 23.
Alright.
I went the other way.
I am 2 health off of my max health.
Hey. All
There we
right.
are. You guys are already there.
Okay. Goodbye, friends.
But
All right. I don't know, Owen. Master
I
Owen,
can,
you wanna
I can
talk?
wait. I can stay.
What are you up to? What's say we find
Some merch. Good.
All right, so metagaming a little bit here, Brian.
Sure.
All right, so say we go talk to somebody who isn't important yet, like we're on the way, or like we get distracted, like ooh shiny, like what I'm saying.
Okay.
Because I do realize,
So
like,
what I'm gonna do?
what is available for us to do here that would
All right.
not
So
rob the party at large, and we could plausibly be like,
can't do that one. Can't do that one. I'm not gonna do Mahadi right here and there because that's a big one.
Okay.
I'm not, it doesn't have to be just. I like your
Okay.
shopping experiences.
So you
And
guys
your-
have there's only 2 of them that I can really do.
Okay.
You have Fire Snake Forge, and then you have From Here to Avernus.
Oh, here to Avernus? Okay.
Those are
Avernus.
those are the 2 shops you guys have
Okay.
that I can do where it won't
I'll follow
cop out the other
Owen
2.
here.
Sure, we'll go to here to Avernus and see what's up with them.
Gentleman sitting there. He looks kind of rugged, and you kind of see he sees you approaching, and he goes, "Welcome, adventurer, to From Avernus." Yeah, I don't even remember my own name. Who cares? Whatever. I am
Yep.
Fret Allah. I am
Hola.
I am a delivery service. If you so wish to have a package that is more than £5, I have to charge you extra. So what shall you be shipping today?
What's your available destinations?
Whoever you like. Any person, any being within all of the hells. Even the people on the regular material plane you can send to.
Oh my God.
Well,
We are a delivery service. We get it to where it needs to go. Hooray
At what-
us.
What is the cost? It sounds very enthusiastic.
Yep.
What's the cost?
For any package that is under 5 pounds, we will send it for just coin. Anything over 5, we need a soul.
When he says coin, what does he mean by coin?
Gold.
How much gold?
ha!
It's
Gold.
going to cost... if it's a package, it's going to be 100. If it's a letter, it's going to be 10.
Oh my god. Do you offer any other services?
That kind of depends on what you're looking for.
Any side business that you do?
I mean, we do have a variety of spellcasting services, if you're so looking for that.
Interesting.
I can,
Please explain.
exchange things as you want. I can help you in signing infernal contracts. It all depends on the price you're willing to pay for the service.
Level 9 spells, possibly.
Oh my god. I look over at Owen. I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm. I gotta find things that are gonna work against him.
15 soul coins and you can have this scroll.
Oh my god.
We'll work on that case for level 9 spell.
Yeah, we'll have to come back on that one.
But, I mean, a wish can go away so quickly.
A wish. You don't get that so often. Don't you have a wish, right? You have a wish spell already.
Yeah, it's in a book.
Yeah, in the book. Fair enough.
I'm surprised you haven't used that book yet.
Only
Well?
in drastic measures.
Someday I would like to not be in hell, but I still have work to do here.
Don't we all? We all have work to do in hell. There's always move this, move that, put those letters over there, put those packages over there, go feed the imps, go take care of, make sure they're not lollygagging, make sure they're actually doing their job.
I asked him, since you deliver packages, you might know, what's the name of the place we're looking for?
The statue of Tiamat? Or no? Oh.
No. The place, with the sword.
Oh, the Sword of Zario. Yeah, where's that place called? Yeah, just tell them. We're looking for a location for with the Sword of... Well, I wouldn't say... Oh, yeah.
What's the name of the place with that?
Then you're probably going to want to go to Zariel's Flying Fortress on the other side of the mountain.
There we go. Zario.
That one's a fun endeavor. The fortress is shaped like a large sword.
Well,
If
that's
I
good
do
to know.
remember correctly... Wait, I think I know you. You happen to be Sir Owen in Sir Crisis, yes?
I look back and I go full on.
Your
I don't
names
say
have
anything.
traveled around here.
I pop out my chest and it's like, I happen to be so.
Yeah.
Word has been traveling quickly of you two.
That's not good.
I kind of look a little sheepish. Is that a good thing?
I don't think taking the attention of devils or demons is a good thing, sir.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Yeah, me neither. So are you saying to me that? So how about this? Do you have any information of any bounties on our heads?
Bounties? No. They don't want you dead. Yet.
Yet.
Yeah,
see.
that's always the key word for those things.
Does your courier services, are they in need of any additional help?
You want to help deliver mail in hell?
Well, I didn't say mail. I said help.
Any special packages that need to be escorted that,
Security
require some muscle.
or, require additional skill sets.
Yes. Skill sets, as he said. I smile.
Not myself, but if you head down to the red tent over there, there's the guy who's trying to get assassination work done.
Got it.
It's like I look at Owen and say, "There you go." Like,
Well,
Yeah, he'll hire just about anyone to go assassinate the one target. I think it's 47 people have tried now, and all of them have failed.
what is this? Fair
So
enough.
I think his upfront payment is 8 soul coins, to be honest. And if
What's
you
the,
complete the job, it's like
oh my
another
God.
45.
What?
what's the name of this guy we're talking to right now?
His name is Fret Ahla.
With Allah, and he just said 40.
Oh no, the guy we're actually speaking to, not about.
Yeah, Fret Allah is the
Fret
guy you're
Allah.
talking to,
Sorry.
the delivery
Okay.
guy. Yep.
And then,
Uh,
who's this guy's name?
Oh, I gotta ask Fred Halat, what's the name of your service? We need
From
clever.
here to Avernus, where
Okay.
we will always deliver with charm. And he gives like the fakest smile he can possibly conjure.
All right, that's cool. All right, what's I don't know. Chuck, do you have anything else for this guy?
No, not as far as I know. Other than probably if we give you.
But he spoke about another fellow here.
Yeah, you can head over to see Zenith. He's the
Alright.
one trying to hire people for his assassination project, which everyone thinks is an absolute joke.
All right. So who's the other? What's the other
Vendor.
vendor
Yeah.
here that we can talk to?
Firesnake Forge.
Okay.
Okay. Well, that's the case. I do ask, like, if in the case like this, is it possible, since we're being highlighted on that, to give us whispers around the locations? If we give you a soul coin information.
That is indeed one of my services. The travel of information is also the travel of knowledge, which also travel of letters, travel of word.
Send the words to us every time or every once in a while to guide us or let us know what's going out there.
So I have one of two things. I can offer you the standard package, which it takes a little bit longer, but it will be an imp appears before you every so often to give you the letter from myself to let you know of knowledge interpretations within hell. Or you can upgrade for the premium package, which I hand you this helmet which cannot be intercepted, and it's a telepathic link.
Just have to remind you, Master Owen, what the last time we saw somebody with a telepathic helmet on.
But you said this one can't be hijacked, right?
This one cannot be hijacked by the denizens of Avernus.
Well, what's the price in either case?
Premium package is going to cost you 4. The regular package, standard, is going to be 1.
Okay, so points.
Do you have if you have a soul coin, I would suggest.
Just had an imp coming in and trying to just laying us the information. Possibly get hijacked, but so there's no problem. Just an imp.
Well, it's not telepathy if he sends an imp.
Correct. Just the question is, your imp's been trustworthy is the question I asked.
They work what they're paid. And
Fair
trust me, if you're really going to talk about trustworthiness, I wouldn't try running a delivery service in hell.
Alright, then
He has a point. He has a good point.
Yep, we'll do the one soul coin.
He has a good point.
I can do that. I'll get the message information for us.
He slides the coin over, sends it down. He's like, let me introduce you. And kind of waves over behind the tent, and you see a imp that has a slight green color to his horns. And he kind of waddles over and he goes, Are these the ones that I'm going to be dealing with? And kind of looks at it and it's just like, meet Babu.
Babu. Oh man, this is like
We're
all
gonna
monkey
We're gonna
names.
put Babu down.
Is this the second monkey? Just kidding. It's just an imp, like you said, but still.
You don't have to call him by his name. He'll literally just show up in front of you from his invisibility. Try not to get spooked too much. Don't shoot him initially. I see that mighty gun. And you don't try to crush him. I'm going to have to charge you extra if I have any injuries on the job. So, ultimately, he's going to appear before you, hand the letter, and then disappear. And it'll be all that it is to it.
Okay. Fair enough.
And in cases where my imp sees that he might be in a dangerous situation, he may just drop the letter in front of you to a place where you could see it, but you will not see him.
So what I know is if Master Owen's not available or otherwise indisposed.
It'll be
bring the
between
letter.
the two gentlemen who have made the deal here today.
Ah, very well.
Yep.
And that's why I called him over to recognize your faces and to
Okay.
understand your characters and who you are.
Fair enough. So it'll be up between us in the case later. So.
Is there
Babu.
anything else I can help you with today?
No, I think that's it. I appreciate that information, all that stuff. We'll go
Your
and work.
services will be invaluable.
Indeed,
Thank
it
you
will.
for your patronage.
Yay! Now we have more info coming our way. Yay! All right, let's go to that fire sale. Let's see that fire trade.
So you
The
end up
other
going
bench.
over to the other tent, and you see a large sign. It's very masculine. You see it has epic fires all across it. It seems like, 14-year-old emo kid designed the sign. And it says Fire Snake Forge. And you walk in and you see 3 salamanders all yelling at each other, trying to get things. You see them all working with different forges and stuff. You see with them are about 14 animated armors working around the forges, taking care of most of their stuff while they're barking orders. One of them sees that you walk in, and he turns over and he goes, "The name's Russ."
Owen, I just say to him.
Crisis.
Crisis and Owen. What can I do you for today?
Seems like we stopped by and we, want to check what you have.
I sell
What do you
all regular metal armors and weapons.
What do you specialize in? How does he spell his name? What's it?
Rassh. Russ.
Rask.
What's the name of the
Fire
stand here?
Snake Forge.
Rask.
All right. What do
We
you specialize
in weapons, armors, war machines.
War machine.
Yeah, you guys drove in on one, did you not?
Yes, but I was
in?
asking,
Maybe
like,
they
what
could take a look at it.
make some improvements or.
Oh, improvements we do. So what are you looking for a service? Are you looking for an upgrade? You looking for weaponry? You looking for armor? You looking for mobility? What is it that you're looking to inquire to upgrade with your vehicle?
I want.
Let me
driver.
first ask. What class is it?
Is this like I don't know. I don't know what.
I have to look at my
Yeah, we
notes.
got the
Scavenger.
Scavenger, thank you.
Yeah,
Scavenger.
okay.
Scavenger.
Scavenger class. So you have a variety of options. Your first option would be to gain more weaponry. Second option would be an extra plating to protect its vitals.
That's probably what I would do.
Third option would be a turbocharger.
Woo!
At the cost of a single soul coin, you could get that baby to move at 700.
What's a move at right now? Out of curiosity.
50.
Wait, what?
Yeah, 50.
It
What's the
burns
warranty
a
on
whole.
this turbo booster?
Yeah.
Did you just ask
Yeah.
for a warranty in hell? Congratulations, we got those too.
What's
Oh,
that
man.
cost?
Oh, just for the down payment of 1 soul coin now. And then 300 gold per month.
Oh, God. Well,
Oh my god.
yeah, I don't have that money on me
I
anymore.
like it. I don't think the extended warranty's worth it.
Yeah, me neither. This is not a good idea at all.
It covers 100% all damage and repairs.
It's
Regardless of where you are, you could just give us a call and we'll be right there. Fully repaired in 30 minutes or less.
we'll have to take that into consideration to discuss it with
I
our
think we should be sponsored by
our
Fire.
pit crew. So
I think we should get sponsored. We're getting well known in hell. We're called the. What do you want to call it?
what are we gonna call it?
We're
I'm
called
saying
the Rough
Rotanati.
Riders. The Rough Riders.
Has anybody seen The Expanse?
We're trying to get a sponsorship from them.
Rough
The-
Riders?
No.
Never heard of them.
What's the name of our metal band, actually? Oh, we
Oh
can
my
do.
God.
Oh, guys, the three of us at a game. The three of us can come up with the name of the metal band that we're gonna be.
That's our group.
Come on, we can do this. We can actually.
Oh my God.
I think. Oh god,
It's looking like it's getting out.
it's looking like it. It's looking like it.
It's looking like it.
All right, ready? This is a list of heavy metal bands.
Oh god.
Oh, this is actual.
I'm
ones.
gonna give Chuck preference on the name choice here.
220
I will-
volt 44 Magnum, except Angel, Anthem, Atomic Roster,
Hang on. I might have
up.
something.
Battle Axe, Beowulf,
Oh, hang on.
Black Death,
Black.
Blind Illusion,
Too raw. Okay.
Boss, Bow Wow.
Bow wow.
Origin Japan, 1975 to present.
Come on, we gotta do something right here.
Chateau.
That's gonna.
I got Combi Christ.
The
Pain
Deviants,
Bastard.
Demon, Dead Ringer, Death SS,
Rabbit Junk.
Rabbit junk.
Oro, Dust, Earthshaker, Electric Sun, Girl, Girl School,
Oh my God! What? What? How is that a rock?
Kick Puncher.
both in United Kingdom.
Gunship.
Guns.
Hard Stuff,
Mr. Kitty.
Handsome
Mr.
Beasts,
Handsome Beast. That would be Oz's thing. He would say
Super
that.
Heavy
Right.
Load,
Super heavy load.
Sweet,
Dance with Dead.
Dance with Dead.
Iron Butterfly, Kick-Axe,
Kick sacks.
Kicks,
I like kick axe though. Kick axe because it's almost like that.
Lionheart, Living Death,
Black Mass.
Metal Church,
The Metal Church. I like the Metal Church.
Misfits,
Angel Spit.
Angels.
Come
Dead.
on.
Nightmare,
Wow, that's really.
Wow.
That would be crisis. If I say that name out loud, they're just gonna be like,
Come on. Actually, I approve. Crisis approves this name.
Angel Spits.
Angel Spit.
Suck,
Oh my god. That
Tank,
actually Angel
Tesla.
Spit is a crisis approved name. Black Sun Empire.
Vanilla Fudge,
Hold up. Bro. Hold up. Give me a second.
Warlord, Warning, Warpig, White Sister, White Wolf, Wild Dogs.
You don't want to know where I'm pulling my list from.
They're forever.
These are actual bands that I listed.
All of these are actual bands I've listed.
Right.
Velvet Acid Christ.
Fantasy name. Group. Hold up.
Cradle of Filth, Liebach Ministry,
We're gonna say this is actually gonna be really
Mechanical Moth,
We butter the bread with butter.
Zeromancer, Imperative Reaction.
Men of Tricks, no. Demolition Doom.
The Birthday Massacre.
Hate of the World. We're called the Demon Slayers again.
Destiny Potato.
We're called the Doom Slayers.
Yeah, so take your pick, Chuck. What do you
Sure,
want
I
your
can.
group to be called?
Oh my god.
My vote's for Angel Spit. I mean, come on. It doesn't get better than that. Considering we have angels on board, euphemistically.
What would Lavina think though? If every time she heard Angel spits, she would get pissed off at us.
Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about it.
We
It's
need
just
to we need to step.
Fine.
This is
We
like
will state-
prison. It's like Prison Rush. Like you don't want to look like a bitch in prison.
Fine. So we're gonna call it. We're gonna call Angel spit, and then our acronym is ASS because ASS. There we go.
Whatever. Okay, go ahead. As long as we get Angel Spit.
Angel spit is there, and then on the side it's gonna say. Yeah, that's our sponsorship name then. Angel Spits.
never heard of ya.
Guess what? It's gonna be big.
Well, you have now. We're gonna be big. Like,
Rising Stars?
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. We're
Yeah.
to talk. You should have talked to
Uh,
that mailman over there.
We
He's
should-
heard about us.
oh, where's
You plan to hit big?
Yes,
How
we are.
big are we talking?
heavyweight?
That type
Super
of big.
heavyweight?
Ultra super heavyweight.
Super premium heavyweight.
There you go.
You guys
Enough?
seem to be upgrading your words.
We have ways of taking out things. We have done.
I talk kind of like off to the side, like Babu, make sure everybody knows about Angel Spit.
You see a letter drop in common. But sorry, actually it's going to be dropped in infernal, and it's going to say can do.
Nice. There we go. And then we're gonna go. We're gonna go. yeah.
we did a soul coin.
Yeah.
It's even better because this.
And
this,
I'm gonna start describing.
Owen and I
I-
right now.
I describe. I describe how we took out this Coliseum. That there was this poor, like.
Oh yeah. Oh, have you ever heard of what the hell's the name of the fighting pit that we went at? I know. It's like
Terex travel tent?
Yep.
Terex Travel. Have you ever heard of Terex Travel Tent? It's a, I assume you have.
Yes, it was
Well,
a downgrade from this Wandering Emporium. He didn't have the backing like we do.
Well, I'm sure you recently heard some news about their.
What, how they were
Operation.
burned to the ground?
Yeah.
Yeah, we might have had something to do with that.
A little part of it.
Do you have proof?
We have Torum.
We have a Torum.
What is a Tauren?
And I explain the most powerful lizard that has a sword.
Well, more importantly,
I
he's
can
the
probably
fellow that
name-
defeated their champion and got us kicked out. Apparently, we upset the management by winning.
You're not supposed to win. It's the house rules.
Yeah, well, Nobody told us that when we came in there.
Nope. And we played it by our rules.
Most people assume as such.
Well, call it our first time.
So you're looking for a sponsor. And
Correct.
you wish to have Fire Snake sponsor you?
We're exploring our options.
Yes, exploring the options, and we think you have a good opportunity here to.
To help us represent Angel Spit in the.
For human determination. Oh. You don't have...
There's clearly the help action going on here. What about chopped liver?
Chopped liver, indeed. Aw. So.
Oh,
That
shit.
bold
Apparently I am.
We'll get-
I'm sorry, you're not selling it.
Well,
Yeah, that's what you're here for.
what if we told you?
That's what we're here to do. We're not the salespeople. We're the product.
Mhm.
So you're saying that I would own you?
You would own our sales
Yeah.
division. Our,
Yes. Everything
our-
that.
So let me get this straight. I sponsor you. You cut me a deal of your findings.
I wouldn't say findings in a case like this, but we'll make sure to emphasize your name every time we take out every creature around here, or not here, but generally.
I don't
You
need
make sure
that
that,
publicity. I do not need that. What
But-
I do need is scrap.
All right.
Okay. What?
We-
Yeah. Now we're talking.
This is a.
This is negotiating.
Yeah.
What do you need?
Metal, scrap,
Perfect.
junk, magic
Every-
items, unwanted.
Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, anything we don't need, right? We can.
Let's set up a simple sponsorship then. I will give you one vehicle upgrade now. And then I'll hand you this. He pulls out a peculiar bag. It looks like a bag of holding, but it has demonic runes on it. This is a delivery pouch for my and my alone creation.
Okay.
You place the unwanted stuff in. I take the stuff out and pay you accordingly.
Okay. That's a good deal, I think. I mean, and generally speaking, if we make better
What
relationships.
form is the payment, if I might ask?
I'm sorry.
You were looking for scraps and any unwanted magic items, correct?
In
And-
That
return
is
for
correct.
payment.
You put it in the bag,
Yeah.
Right.
and then I pay you a percentage of the service.
In what denomination? What form of currency? What is your currency?
I work in all currencies. Soul coins for Avernus, gold for the material plane,
So we can. So
geostones for the elemental
will accept-
plane.
Your Avernus's currency.
Soul coin for scraps. Very
we
well.
get-
Is that
Well-
the forever set?
Just one thing. If our sponsorship goes really well, would you be also considering getting us an upgrade vehicle? In the future?
Depends on what I get from you.
Correct. Absolutely.
Well, as a show good faith and a test of our agreement here, I open up one of my bag of holding, and I dump out a set of +1 plate mail, and I shove it in the bag he gave us.
You hear a ding go off in the back room. He looks over and he's like, "You couldn't just hand it to me." So
I
he
need to
walks
know
over
it
to
works.
he walks over
Obviously.
to where the ding was, and he opens up a chest and he pulls out the +1 plate that you just put in.
I saved you carrying that across the room, by the way.
He sets it on the table next to the chest there and walks back to the counter.
Absolutely.
Have you emptied your scavenger yet?
No,
No.
it's been quite some time,
Yeah.
hasn't it? And I like elbow the shit out of.
Yes, I give a good grin and nod to him. Like, yeah, it hasn't. Has quite a lot of stuff. Take
Let
care.
There
me-
is a reason we picked
Let
this
me
thing.
come with you. So he starts walking out of the tent, looking around, and he's trying to find your vehicle. I'm assuming you guys lead him to it.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, we're not
It's
gonna.
not going anywhere.
He's looking at it, scanning it up and down, and so on and so forth. And he walks to the front and he goes, 87% capacity? That's 3 days worth of travel.
I told you.
You guys don't manage as well.
We had
With
a
the
lot of ground to
upgrade,
cover.
if you so choose, I can install one of my devices to just take anything that comes up. Never have to worry again.
If it makes this a more lucrative situation for both of us.
Mm-hmm.
Very well. I will do as such. And you see him start looking through, kind of like he opens up the bin and starts looking through all the stuff in there. And he's just like, very well. You see him reach out and hand 3 soul coins.
3 soul coins? Oh,
Oh wait, how many can you hold, Owen? How many do?
I can only hold 2 more left because I have Constitution. No, I only have 1.
You paid him 1. You
Yep.
paid you paid the delivery
Yeah.
guy 1.
So I gotta actually remove that. So I can only hold 1 right now.
All right, and
Don't start any combat, and you can hold more than what your limit allows.
Yeah, that's fair enough. We can put it.
You just have disadvantage on anything you roll for.
I'll hold the other 2 for the moment.
Okay.
All right, make sure
And
you
then-
guys add those coins to your inventories for me.
Oh man, if we get 87%, it's 3. Ooh. Dude, we should start destroying a lot of vehicles when we see them.
So, let's make this official, shall we? You see him take out a piece of parchment with infernal runes on the back, and you see him writing in common on the front. And then he hands you the paper and the pen.
I need my
says-
lawyer first.
Sign the contract. It is as we discussed.
I would ask Morazar to just make sure to read it for me.
I investigate this
Yeah.
contract. +5.
Okay, and Chuck?
Oh no, I have 0 on the investigation.
Are you helping me investigate it?
Yeah, that would have helped because I don't. I asked.
Does
Like,
it give me
who worked
advantage
there.
on this? Well, it would have been that 8 then.
Yeah. So it's an 18.
So you're able to tell that the common on the front is as you've discussed. In a comparison of 1,000 gold coins worth of gear, he gives you a soul coin instead of gold.
Okay.
Okay.
Between scraps and everything else that he acquires, he will then pay you through the bag through means of transportation. He is then going to sponsor you a vehicle upgrade as well as 200 gold coins to initial start, and then we'll pay you in accordance to what is delivered to him as discussed.
Okay.
It's all
So,
up and
Common.
up.
Yeah.
That is all in common on the side of the contract.
Switch
It's
it over to see that infernal.
Either one of you are able
I
to
read the Infernal. Yes.
Yeah.
Give me a wisdom save.
+7. I assume also with advantage because similar reasons.
This one is not with advantage.
No.
Okay. So
It's a
then
different thing
never.
altogether. So
mind
14
then.
altogether, you said?
No.
You rolled
Uh,
a 7 and you said +7?
Yes.
So you're not going to take any damage for it, but trying to read the Infernal Runes, you do feel a little bit of a headache for it. And you're able
Okay.
to discern that within Infernal, because you can read it, yes?
Yes.
Okay. You're able to discern that it is his name written. His full name written, saying that he
Okay.
qualifies the contract for it.
Okay.
What is his full, real, true name?
You wanted me to fucking read it, you goddamn dick.
Well, you just gave me brain rape me for doing it.
Rashestalishimist, Trisamast, Oimatheti, Forst is Secretary Slag.
Okay.
You're welcome.
See Brian for true name.
True name.
What's important here is I have his true name.
Yep.
You understand that, right?
Mhm. So
Okay.
everything is fair. Yeah, everything is fair. Nothing is gonna be bad. So
If you
I
ever
don't.
want the true name again, I'm just going to say look at the video at this specific time on YouTube, and you can just pronounce it. If you pronounce it incorrectly, I'm
that's
not going to
fine.
allow it.
Oh, Christ. All right. What's the timestamp? I need a timestamp.
Yeah, it's going to be timestamped in the video. Don't have to worry about that.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Fair enough.
True name. Okay. All right. So yeah, I look at it and I look at Crisis for a nod. Yeah, I nod.
Do I have any reason to think there's anything amiss here?
Nope, you do not. Everything's
Sort of
cut and dry. You do not see any small print. You do not see any fine print. You do not see words within words. It's a very honest deal.
Wow.
All right. I tell him Angel Spit is happy to do business with you.
Yep. Angel Spirit.
You guys sign the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He said the guy.
After you
Right.
guys sign the contract, you see the contract turns into flames and turns into smoke and vanishes upward.
Do we have any version? Sorry, I have to run this by you, Brian. It's probably a good time because nobody has actually, to my knowledge, so far in Avernus signed a contract yet. My understanding was that each party has a copy of the contract.
Let me get to it.
Mm.
On
But if-
your
I'm just going from my knowledge. How you run your game is how you run your game.
Yeah, I'm getting to it. I'm getting to it.
Okay.
So you can see that on your left hand, only visible to yourselves, you see one infernal rune on there. Ras looks at you and goes, "Since the contract is complete, all you have to do is look at the infernal rune to bring up the contract at any time."
Go.
I look at the infernal rune.
And the contract appears before you.
Oh, kind of like a hologram sort of thing going on.
Yes. It kind of
Sweet.
hovers in front of you.
Cool.
It's much nicer to have this tech than the old keeping contracts of magic.
I
Third.
have to agree with this.
Yep. Yeah.
Does the contract, the hologram of the contract, like read as I anticipated?
Yes,
Expected it?
it reads
Okay.
exactly as pronounced previously.
Okay.
Sweet.
Awesome. This is the most
Angel Spade.
respectful.
We've just. What have we
Yeah.
done? What have we managed to do here,
Did it.
Owen?
Spawn
So-
got sponsored.
So, gentlemen,
In
so
hell.
gentlemen, I'm gonna call it quits there for
Yep.
you.
It's fine.